¿Qué está pasando?
How's it going?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Latin Legion's Action Figure Podcast, episode 41. I'm Pony Toy.
I'm Psycho Ed.
Al.
Collectible Fun Matt.
And
Happy Fun Day, Sunday.
Yes.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Fun day, brother.
Glad to be
Happy to see
hanging.
you.
Days away from Christmas, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Humbug, as I was told.
Yeah, like last week, I thought you were about humbug.
You know what I didn't even think to tell you about is on Christmas Day, Christmas morning, my wife and I are driving to Vegas by ourselves.
Oh, damn.
In the spirit of the Bah Humbug, like we're taking it to the next level.
Bahamas to the
leaving-
next level. Oh,
Leaving the family on Christmas to go to Vegas and gamble by ourselves.
Bye, guys. We out of
That's
here.
cool.
Oh. Well, we come
Christmas
back
Eve.
with some money, you know, and get more presents.
Get some dragon
Right on.
money.
Hell
Gotta make
yeah.
that dragon
we gotta
money.
talk about that. Yeah, we got some.
Right on.
Something we'll talk
We
about
need that
that.
dragon money.
Multiple dragon money, some people say.
Oh, man. I wish. We'll see.
Multiple.
We'll see.
3 days away from Christmas. Oh my goodness.
Lord have mercy. Lord have
Anyone
mercy.
been visited by any ghosts? No one.
Uh,
No one's been told they've got to reflect on their past Christmases. No. All right.
Not yet.
Nope.
No Scrooges. Okay.
I did get a visit from the ghost of Christmas past.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
But she's
yeah.
sticking around, she said. So
Mm. I was having some good memories of the Christmas pasts that I've had. So maybe that counts
that
as
counts.
a visit, right?
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
Remembering, reflecting. I reminisce.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of which, when we talk about Christmas is already here, I remember when my grandmother or my mom used to say, "Oh man, this year's going by so fast."
Right?
I think I actually feel that now that I'm older. Like I think this year went by kind of fast. Like
Well, yeah. In my line of work, it's crazy. Like I have meetings every 20 days, right? So it's once a month, and I feel like I blink my eyes, and boom, the meeting's up already. Like damn, and it's already
It's crazy.
December, the ending of, you know.
yep.
I feel like 4th of July to Legion's Con kind of dragged. Like that, just it's so close to like Legion's Con's like 3-4 months away. Like that felt like that part of the year took forever. Then after Legion's Con, it's just been whoosh.
Legion's Con is almost like a holiday for us, right? We take
Yeah.
vacation
Yeah.
time, we take off to go
Right.
to Legion's Con. That's funny.
Big time.
Before we bring our guest on, we have a great guest for you guys today. Let's say hello to the chat. Happy Sunday fun day to the chat.
What's up, Doug?
Yay! Dub's here.
What's up, brother?
Good evening,
Hey,
Jay.
Matt.
What's up, J Mac?
Vazone.
Vazone.
Bro.
And Tiff. Thanks for tuning in. I was like, hey, no, but you got to have someone come in under another name. This way we have two views, and even though because you guys are kind of cheating by using one login and both of you viewing.
Staying under one login.
I'm just kidding.
You know, everyone needs
Hey.
their voice heard, right?
Jordan.
Hey,
What's
what's
up,
up, bro?
Jordan?
Well, not Jordan.
Jordan.
I need to catch that replay and see what kind of nonsense PGG put Cornboy through yesterday. I had a dinner party, so I couldn't watch live, but I definitely want to see how that went. So I'd say anyone else who didn't catch it, it's probably worth checking out.
Yep, bingo. Yep. Good
Awesome,
show.
awesome.
Good show. Absolutely good show.
They always put on a good show.
Always up to shenanigans.
Yes.
Shenanigans. Oh man.
Yo, Santos, what's up, Santos?
Paso Santos.
Santos! Hey,
Saludos.
quick saludos at Santos. I also wanted to let Santos know, well, you guys know that I was in contact with Santos about being on the show, but unfortunately, Santos is not feeling well. So we all want to send you a speedy recovery, brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
wish you the best.
Yes, sir.
Thinking
Yep.
about you and sending you positive vibes, brother.
Yep.
Right on. Right
Yeah,
on.
we love you, Santos.
All right.
All right, without no further ado, let's bring out our guest. Our guest is not only a geek, he's also a dad. He's not a doctor, but let's bring out Dre the Geek Dad.
All right.
I love that
What's up,
entrance. Thank you. I fixed my issue. Apparently, my Mac was like, no, I'm going to do an update and crash and then reset. That's why I was all laggy. So I was like,
Okay.
so I apologize, but thank you, gentlemen. I had to wear my, my Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Gotta,
Oh, yeah.
gotta keep it and represent. So thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
Spidey.
Of course, one of my favorites.
Big
Hey,
time.
man.
Good to
What's
have you
up,
on, Dre.
Oh man, it's a pleasure to be with you guys, man. It's it's like the perfect time, man. Right before Christmas, it's like it's you can't ask for just we're waiting to see what we get. I mean, I already know. I mean, as the older I've gotten, the more I know. I already know what I'm getting because I already pretty much like either bought it or my wife. We have our anniversary the week before Christmas, so I already got
Okay.
the
Happy
big Christmas
belated.
gift. So thank you. So I already got my big gift. It's already out. So she bought me a couple other small things, but like I knew.
Oh, that's why it's blurred.
Yes and no.
We can't see. We can't see that real dial in the background.
So like, look, here's the issue. Like, there used to be a Spider-Man. For most everybody that's seen my channel, I used to, for the last year or so, I have had my Spider-Man collection behind me. As you can see, like here, I'll move over. This used to be all behind me. It was a big Spider-Man poster with all my figures. I took that down because we got some new shelving to come in that my wife had wanted for the house. So I bought some new shelving that I'm going to use to put up my 1/6 scale stuff and some books that my wife and I have and that sort of stuff. And I just felt my little one was like, "Oh, Papa, look, I got Spider-Man," because she has Spider-Man toys too. So she's
cool.
like wanting to see the collection and stuff. So it was like I had a whole big mess of Spider-Man figures. They're literally sitting next to me on the floor on my desk. So like I have like, what was it here? I got like, what was it? Advanced Suit SH Figuarts, the Mafex,
Ooh, nice.
Gwen, Final Swing,
cool.
Spidey, SHF. So like all those were like dusted off, and it's like it felt sad because it's been up for almost 2 years now, and it was just like so weird to pull it down. But it's gonna be going up with all my but all my new 1/6 scale stuff. So I'm excited.
Oh, cool, man.
That's
That
always
sounds
fun.
great.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I just redid my shelves, and I just like the change up.
I needed it. Like my best friend Dave, he was like, he did the garage shelving and was explaining to me because he's doing 1/6 scale as well, and he was saying like, oh, for scaling purposes, they do really well, and you could light it really nicely. I've seen a lot of YouTubers that like have bought the garage shelving and modded the shelving, so it looks like for the price, it was better than going to like IKEA and getting like a DTOF, because by the time I drive to the closest IKEA, it's like an hour away. You factor in gas, then you factor in, oh, I'm paying $70. Oh, I'm going to buy 2 or 3 of these things. Then I got to drive it back home, put it in the house, install it, buy the lighting fixtures. I'm going to drop like $400 or $500. This was like $200. I got 2 nice sets of shelves. And once I have that, you guys will get to see it. So it'll be cool.
Nice. Awesome.
Cool.
I heard you say 1/6. That sounds a lot. That sounds very spicy, like I would say.
Yes. So pardon that I have like a mess of SH Figuarts I have not opened, and some of them just came in. I'm just trying to find a place to put them for right now. So so I'll give an example. Like so
that sounds like Ed after
right.
What's going on?
So for me, it was sort of like I'll give you guys the perfect example. I love Iron Man. And I love Endgame, and I love the Tony from Endgame. It means a lot to me, so I wanted to get the SH Figuarts. This bad boy was like originally like $195, $175. Amazon was like, we're gonna throw it up. They threw it up for, if I'm not mistaken, I think $76, brand new.
Wow, nice.
I was like, okay, and then and that's still in its box over here. I haven't even taken it out yet, but when they did that sale on Sideshow about a month and a half ago, where they were like dropping it like 35%, it went from $412 to $280. I was like, I gotta grab you. It's the battle damage one. It's him doing the snap. My wife, and my wife does not collect toys or anything. Like, she collects books, but she will go to these movies every now and then, and she loves Robert Downey, and she remembers that scene. It's so iconic, of him saying like, I am Iron Man.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, I'm gonna like stylize the hot toy and that figure together, like to show, because I wanted to go, when I got into 1/6 scale this year, I said I had to challenge myself. I said, I don't want to just buy all these figures and have like 18,000 1/6 scale figures and be like, what am I going to do? And have them all boxed. Right. So to display them, I said,
hold on a second. You said all boxed. We have someone just like that here.
I don't like them boxed. I don't like them. I like them to breathe. My plastic needs to breathe.
Yeah.
Because I got made fun of many years ago.
According to Al, they must they're not alive, so they gotta stay dead.
They got still in the box.
Well, it depends. I'm not gonna ever fault an inbox collector. I mean, some people that want stuff inbox for display purposes, it's a nice thing, especially if you have like animals that like to knock stuff over, you know,
Yeah.
or if you have a toddler that wants to grab stuff. My toddler's good. She knows not to touch my stuff, and I've like got her early. Like when she was walking around our old house, she used to walk around and come into my office, and I'd be like, no, this is Papa's. Go over there, and then I would buy her an equivalent. So like she would have like if I got a ghost spider, I'd go buy her ghost spider, like the little Disney ones that they made, and she would have that. So she associated. Oh, Papa has his toys, I have mine, and now she wants to look at them. So like now she's reached that age, she's getting to be 5, so she's like, oh, can I see Papa? Ooh, that looks so cool, and she won't touch it. So that makes me feel like I've done a good job as a parent, but I'm also scared because the day ever she wants to be like, I'm gonna snatch that and grab it. Oh, that's 120 pounds, you know, and I'm gonna cry, you know. But yeah, like I wanted to challenge myself, so I have to get the best 1/6 and 1/12 scale version of the characters I love. So I've been hunting, and my wife got me that 1/6 scale Batman, and I have the Mafex animated Batman coming tomorrow. So I am like super excited to crack those two open and you know, take them out and play. So yeah, it's a very good time.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. So you also did something charitable too, man. You got out some of your old figures and you also donated them to...
Oh yes, I did. I used to collect McFarlane, and I had about like 2 tubs of McFarlane. And one of my local comic shop here in Charlotte, North Carolina, for those that don't know, it's Rebel based. They do toys for tots. Hey, yeah, Wholesome Warlock. Hey, yeah,
Sweet.
Purple Gang. There, I know, I've met them. They're friends of mine. So I've hung out with them. I've hung out with Jordan. I've hung out with everybody. You know, I know them. So they're very good people. Yeah. So I went and I just was like, you know what? You got to give back. You know, I want to teach my kids right, and I want to do right. It just feels good at this time of year. You know, you got to give something back. Because if I was blessed, because I was at a point where my mom didn't have a job when I was younger, and I didn't have a Christmas. Like my grandparents went and bought me one thing, and it was a Super Nintendo game, Final Fantasy 3. I'll never forget that. And for me, having my mom hustle and work hard, and then she lost her job, and she had to pay for the rent and the bills, and we couldn't have a Christmas. It's like, to me, ever since then, I want to give something back. And when we did Toys for Tots, I've done throughout the year, we do charitable events. We did stuff for donating for cancer, donated to school lunches, you know, and this year Toys for Tots was a big one. And it just felt good, you know, just take a bunch of that stuff and know that it's going to go into a kid's hands, you know, and they're going to play with it.
Absolutely. Yep.
So that's how I feel. You got to do it. You got to do it.
Yep. Big time.
I definitely feel you with that, brother. That's great. So we got all this going on with you. Are you ready for Christmas stuff? We hear you have a little one, a 5-year-old daughter.
Yeah, my little one, we call her Peanut. So if everybody hears me in videos ever call her name is Lorelei, which my kids are all, it's funny, all 3 of my kids are named after TV show characters, if you think about it. My son Brandon, he's the oldest one. He's named after Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son.
Okay.
My daughter
Kiddo.
my daughter Lana, she's named after Lana Lang from Smallville. My wife, that's where she named her. And then Lorelei is from Gilmore Girls. So we call her Rory as her nickname, but I call her Peanut. That's my nickname. That's our nickname, kind of the house nickname for her. So if you ever see that, so Peanut, we went and Santa blessed her. I got a nice Christmas bonus, and Santa blessed everybody in the house. So
we had our own little Peanut in our house. He's right here. He was named Little Psycho Ed Peanut. Right?
Oh,
he tells the stories.
I was little.
Back to
Yep, absolutely.
Little Psycho Peanut.
Yep.
I have a psycho too. His name is Eric. He's from New York originally, but now he lives here in North Carolina with me. So yeah, I have my own psycho here too.
There we go. There's always one in the family, right?
Of course, always, and I love him to death.
Right on.
It's because they're your psycho. That's why.
Well, you know, exactly. Like it's either the crazy you know or the crazy you don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
It's better to know the crazy you do know, right? Than the crazy you don't.
Absolutely.
Like George Carlin said it best. Do I ignore the guy that's quiet at the bar? Or do I ignore the guy that's screaming at the top of the lungs? I'm gonna be killing every single one of y'all in here. Yeah, you gotta remember, like, I'd rather have that guy on my side. That's the guy I want to have in the fight. If I'm gonna have you.
Always have that speck of kindness towards that person, because you never know.
Bro, coming from New York, where I grew up in the Bronx, and I came from Westchester County, where I went to school for all my time, but I lived in the Bronx. So I lived on West 231st. I lived off of South Broadway, right there on Kingsbridge. So I used to take the train.
Right.
I used to go into Manhattan.
The one train, the 1-9 train.
Well, now it's the 1 train, right? Because they got rid of the 9.
Oh, okay.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, 'cause I
Wow.
know it's a 2-3, and then my brother lives still in the Bronx, and he's on the 4-5-6 line.
Okay.
So when I lived down there, my mom always used to tell me, like, "Oh, don't make eye contact and all this other stuff." I said, "No, man." I said, "I know. I say hi to people, because you never know. That one person that's like sitting there being crazy, if you get jumped in the street, they come and help you, because they don't, they want to make sure you're all right. So it pays, like you said, to be nice."
I know. And speaking of getting jumped, man, don't you wish you had people like that around you when you were younger, Matt, when they stole your bike?
Right?
Oh.
Help me.
They would have been there. You see, Dre and the crew would have been right on top of those guys.
There was this little kid back in Brooklyn where I lived at. It was one little kid, and these 2 other older kids were trying to herb him. Herb him means trying to.
Yeah, I remember.
So
trying to punk him, basically.
I was like, I can't let this shit happen. I was about 18, and I was in my car. I got out the car. I said, "Yo, I ain't herbing this kid. You're gonna have to bounce." They looked at me and said, "Yeah, like right now." So then so they jet, but memories of
back then, man. I used to love that, man. When there was people around the block that they just knew, like, they wouldn't mess with you. Like, my uncle knew a lot of those guys that were in the gangs in New York, from the Latin Kings or wherever. They were in whatever gangs they were associated with. But because they knew my uncle, they wouldn't mess with us. And they would always, it'd be like respect. Like, they would, if there's somebody would try to like kick up static with us, they would just be like, "Yo, that's Charlie's boy. That's his nephew. Leave him alone." And they would let us be. And it's that kind of cool respect that goes to that old school mentality of our parents that grew up like on Amsterdam Avenue, that grew up with those kids' parents and their uncles and their grandparents. So they knew that respect. And that my uncle, like I said, he was old school hood. So he knew them. And my other uncle was retired military when they went to the postal service. So he knew a lot of them too. So it was kind of cool that, like, I was privileged enough to go to prep school and have like the good, like what my dad called book knowledge education. But then I also had the other side of my mom's side of the family that gave me that like kind of street knowledge level education. So I've always carried that with me. Like, I'm smart and I can have the most articulate conversation. I have multiple degrees. I consider myself pretty smart. But you want to put the hood out of me? The hood out, I can easily put that stuff aside and be like, "Yo, what's good?" Like, you want beef? We got something. That's how. And it's funny because people are like, "You code switch so easily," because that's what we have to call it. Code switch. So yes, I do.
Hey, that's the best of both worlds, right?
I
was only book smart in life. Book smart can only take you so far.
You got to be, man. Especially now, man, with everything the way the world is. You got to be. You got to be. Especially with just being nice to people. Like I said, like I've met more people in the toy community recently that have been so welcoming. You gentlemen, like, I love watching when I've watched your stuff and been in your lives, I've just seen how welcoming you guys are. And I don't BS anybody. I keep it a buck with everybody. When you guys have just welcomed people and just been honest and just, you can see the enjoyment and the camaraderie and the brotherhood. And that's something that I myself love. It's something I teach my kids, like you may know a lot of people, but you have your tight group of people that, you can go to and talk to and ask for help or just even talk to. And now in this day and age after, post, pandemic, the internet has kind of, proliferated that for us. Like where people, like my best friend, Dave, I've known him 3 years. This guy and I've never been in the same room, but he and I've talked to each other every day on the phone. We talk to each other on text. He knows my family. I know his family. We are cool as can be. And that is something that I love that this community has given us. That opportunity.
Yes, that type of relationship, man. That you don't even have to know the person face on to have a bond with them and get a good vibe off of them, right? Like they said,
Yeah.
he knows you and your family, and you haven't even met in person. That's awesome.
Exactly. And it's like, he's like, oh, he wanted to come down to Joe Fest, but because he's a Ghostbusters fan, he's going to be, because I'm only 3 hours from Atlanta. So
Okay.
Joe Fest to me is like a short drive. So I've never been, in a bunch of YouTubers that I know from like Mega J Retro and like Brick Something and Toy Connections, they're like all gonna go. And I was like, hey man, I'm down. Like, I'd love to hang out with you guys. You guys are cool as can be. I talk to you guys on Instagram and on text. Like, let's actually set up something and meet each other, and like get to be in the same room for a few days and actually get to interact. And that's a cool thing. And I kind of love that we've also been able to do that too.
Have you been to Legion's Con, Dre?
No, I was actually wanting to go this year, but just because of timing with work, and I had just come out of surgery. I had my gallbladder removed in late September, and I was still kind of recovering, and I was still like on like medical leave for work, so I didn't have the time or the money to like really dedicate to going. And then when I like saw the results, I kind of was like, man, I think I want to go. It's in Jersey. I know I have some people up there I could probably crash with, and everybody's like, well, you got to stay at the hotel because that's where everything really happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, well, maybe I said in 2025, I'll make a trek up there and go.
Awesome. Exactly what you were talking about with Joe Fest and stuff, is just not knowing people and saying, hey, let's meet up in person. And that's exactly what happened at Legion's Con. Every year, basically, we're meeting someone new that we met on Instagram or through the Cabal or whatever, and then we're meeting face to face. And it's like it transitions so easily, right? It's like, oh, you give each other a hug, you have a conversation, you get along. Hasn't been many people, I don't think anybody that I've actually spoke with on Instagram that I've met in person and was let down. So it's like, I'm glad to see that who you speak is what you get, right?
Yeah.
Well, you got to keep it real. Like I know, like you and I have talked for a minute, and I told you, like, I keep it a buck with everybody. Like my life, I'm not one of those people that like, oh, Dre's my persona on YouTube. Like Dre is me. That I'm Andre, but Dre is my nickname. It's been my nickname since middle school. 46 years old. I people still call me Dre. I'll be like, yo, what's good? What's good? And I like that I keep it real. Like, you see me interact. Like, my wife will walk through a video and she'll start laughing at some of the stupid stuff that we're saying, and I start cracking jokes. My kids will walk through the videos and Peanut would come up here and she'll hang out and be like, hi everybody, and then she'll run away. Like, I don't hide that stuff because that's who I am.
Right.
And if I hate when people are like, well, I have this persona, like I am this, and then like when you get in, you meet them, you're kind of like, oh, like
I know. The only time I was let down is when I thought Al opened all his toys and he just came out of nowhere and said, I'm not going to open this.
He would pull the switcheroo and like, you show the figure and then you realize.
Yeah, un poquito más. We have this sideshow called Un poquito más. Like, Al, what you going to open? I'm like, oh, I'm going to open this. I'm going to open this. And we find out that his kid is opening toys he got from Target, and he's not opening any of his Mezco.
He's the switcheroo on us.
Right.
I will say, I consider myself a persona, only just so like I have some plausible deniability if like anyone ever says anything about what I do on the show. I'll be like, oh no, that's not really me. That's just my persona.
And that's my boy Ricardo. He just won. He won his first Mythic Legion from Curtis on his show.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, Ricardo.
Congratulations, Ricardo.
Let's shout you out. Let's read your message here. Hello, everyone. Hey, Dre. I'm new here. I just popped in to say hello and drop my like. Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas to you,
brother.
Ricardo, and also congratulations. And if it's not too spicy for you, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, please do.
We appreciate it,
brother.
He's actually he's a big Star Wars Black Series and Star Wars like 3 he does like a lot of the 1/18 scale figures and just loves Star Wars.
Cool.
He does vintage, and he was having he's like, he gets lonely at the holidays, for everybody, it can be lonely, so he's been on several streams. Like, he comes and supports a lot of the people in the toy community, and I was like, I always reach out to him. I'm like, hey brother, like, listen, just come on through, it never hurts. You just getting in the Mythic Legion, just got one, cool. Like, he did a great review on his IG. Like, he was showing pictures of it. He loves it. And it's such a step away from what he collects that I think it's going to be a cool addition to his collection. So
Nice.
It's a brand new world.
Oh yeah, man.
Welcome, Ricardo. I like
You
that
get
name.
some cosmics.
Ricardo.
You get some cosmics, Ricardo, if you're into Star Wars.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
that too.
I have to get that Fisher. I saw it's in my cart. I just haven't paid for it yet. I just gotta buy it before it sells out on Big Bad Toys.
All
Yeah.
right.
I got
Dre.
my loot.
I got a question for you.
I got an answer.
You want to play a game?
Always.
All right.
As long as I don't have to wear a collar and have like anything weird happen.
No.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
don't have to bark. I have to get on all fours.
Safe.
No, hey, just like your YouTube, this is a safe zone unless we
Did you get the labels and the car
my
batteries
safe
we
word.
sent you?
Listen.
That'll be for the next show.
My safe word is pineapple. Okay,
There you
if I
go.
say pineapple, we're we come back to the.
What's up, Marco?
What's up,
All right,
brother?
we're about to play our game.
All right,
Here we
let's
go. So before I throw up the game, just gonna give you the instructions real quick. The point of the game. This is actually a competitive game. So I have you guys listed here, and remember, the points are real, but they don't matter. So I'm going to show you a slide, right? And it's going to be of a person, place, or thing, and you can get up to 3 points on this one question if you know the character or the slide that I'm showing you, the name, the movie, and the character they play. So you have the actor, the movie, and the character they played. When it's something different than a movie star, then you give me as much as info you can, and you can get up to 3 points. All right.
All right.
The name of the game is Name That Monk.
Oh.
All right. We're going to start with Dre, then Ed, Al, and then Matt. Dre, are you ready?
See these
Chat, are you ready? Try to hold off on the answers. You smart ass chat knows everything.
The chat is ready.
What's up, Juan?
What's up, Juan?
Someone.
Okay, here we go.
A1. Oh, that's Kwai Chang Kane from Kung Fu, and that's actually the original Kung Fu show, not the Legend Continues. And that's David Carradine. Mind you, I'm cheating because I do have a YouTube show with my best friend that we do podcasting about TV shows and movies and stuff. So I might be a mark. I might be a mark.
Oh my god!
Might be a mark. But I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, that's if that's
my fellow Latin legions. I think we're in for it today.
Yeah.
Dre has 3 points. Dre has 3 points.
I'm out.
Go ahead.
No. You gotta stay.
You're out, Ed.
No, you gotta stay. In.
Hang in there, Ed. That's what this guy would tell you to do.
I always hanging, brother, no matter what. Bring the pain. Bring the pain.
Oh.
All right.
So what's up, Skelly? What's up, Skelly?
What's up, Skelly?
What's up, Skelly?
Love the name.
All right, Ed.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what's up for you.
All
Next.
Right. Oh.
What monk is this? Name this monk.
King Mang Pao from the 5 Deadly Venoms. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
not sure who it is.
That's incorrect.
Yes.
All right. Forgot this as you. I have bonus questions too to make up for you guys.
Oh.
Okay.
So Dre, you got your 3 points. This question goes to the next fellas as a bonus question.
Sure.
David Carradine was also known as Bill in what movie franchise?
Kill Bill.
To everybody. Matt?
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill, yes. Matt,
Can
1
we just
point.
yell out the answer? Is that the way we do that?
But that,
If I hear you first.
but that's.
Okay.
Can I say who that is?
No. We're still going. Still
Okay.
going with Al.
Okay.
Al.
Okay.
Al, who is this monk?
Is that Liu Kang?
That is
Oh.
correct.
Oh.
What game?
Mortal Kombat?
That's right.
Who's the
Can
voice
you tell
actor?
That I don't know.
Oh, come on. That I
That's a
don't
tough
know.
one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's
Even
a
I don't
tough
know that
one.
one. Yeah.
All right. And my last question for you for 3 points, Al, is what color is his bandana, hairband?
Red.
All right. Very good.
Yep.
3 points, Al.
I love that video that went around YouTube of their stop motion that like actually showed all the martial artists that actually were doing their move sets. to like get for the original Mortal Kombat. So if you guys ever get a chance to
Oh,
watch
with the
it,
little closed
where they-
caption, not the closed caption.
yeah, where
the
like they have like the
orbs and stuff.
bodysuits, yeah, and you
Yeah.
see them like throwing the punches and like actually doing the katas and stuff. It's so cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That was an amazing game, and
I spent a
visualized
lot of money
graphics done
playing
right.
that Mortal Kombat
It's
arcade.
Did you-
classic.
Do you remember, guys, the other digitalized game that was also around this time, which was it was called Pit Fighter, but it was fun, even though it was horrible.
I heard of it. I didn't see it.
Pit Fighter.
I remember Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken.
No,
Tekken.
it was actual digitalized. Like these guys, these are like real people, and they digitalized
Oh,
the game. Pit Fighter.
Street Fighter on Saturn also.
Yeah. Oh,
that was the movie one.
The movie.
Yeah, that was the
movie
movie
version.
one.
Oh, that was so bad.
Hey, R.I.P. Raul Julia.
Amen.
Yep.
Okay, here's the bonus question to everybody except Al. The date of 9/13/1993 was when the home versions of the Mortal Kombat video games were released. What was the name of that date, the moniker given to the date of 9/13/93 by Midway for Mortal Kombat releasing its game?
I'm gonna take a stab and just call it Combat Day with a K.
No. Anybody
Tournament
else?
Day.
No.
Mortality Day.
Close. All right. Al.
Fatality?
No. It was actually called Mortal Monday. 9/13/93 was on a Monday, and they call it Mortal Monday.
Nice.
You guys don't remember that commercial?
No,
all the kids coming out.
I just remember going to GameStops, and when I was going to, because at that point I was in high school, so I remember sometimes my mom would take me to like the midnight releases.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
and
cool.
that was one I didn't go to.
All right. Did you guys pick this up on consoles when it was released? Mortal Kombat 1?
I had it on Super Nintendo, and then I got the
on
Genesis
the Super
version
Nintendo?
because I wanted the blood, because you had to get the Super Nintendo Game Genie to get you had to put a code in to get the blood changed from sweat.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
But off the back with the Genesis version, you could just input the code and get the blood code right away. Yeah. All right.
I was too busy working on cars and doing things.
What's up, Diggs?
Oh, that's what's up.
Hey, what's up,
All
Diggs?
right. Oh, see, Dix remembers.
That's a dope. That's a dope
Pit
name.
Fighter
And
was the pinnacle of graphics, right?
you're gonna make me review this. Like I'm gonna have to look this up now because I don't remember this game, but it's like I remember of like games like Sewer Shark and the Terminator game that were doing that same kind of capture, and then they were inputting it over like computer animated graphics.
Right.
So I have to now look this up now. You got me.
Yo, this was actually on the Genesis, and I think on the Super Nintendo too. So it wasn't even that good of like high quality. It was basically on par with graphics in regards to Mortal Kombat, but the gameplay was totally different. Mortal Kombat brought the gameplay.
Interesting.
All right, Matt, your turn.
Yes.
Here we go.
What's up, Smurber?
What's up, Greg?
Name this monk, Matt.
Wow. Well, I know that's Tom Holland. I think
That's correct.
Okay. I don't remember what monk movie he was in. I'm gonna say he's Sir Thomas Aquinas in the monk story.
That's pretty good guess, man.
Sir Thomas Aquinas, man, that hit me. I was like, he hit me right in my history feels as a former history teacher. I was like, woo.
That was my sister's school when I was in high school. The Aquinas girls used to come over. Hold on a second.
I'm curious what that is now.
I know. I don't remember what monk movie he was in.
All right. Next is Dre. Matt has 1 point with naming the actor's name. Do you know
The movie? No,
the movie or the character's name?
I do not. I don't remember the movie or the character. Like, I would love to. Is this like he looks young-ish? I'm assuming it was like before Spider-Man. Is this
I'm
before
not sure.
Homecoming?
I'm not sure of the dates.
That's because if it looks like it might have either been right before Homecoming or slightly afterwards. It's hard to tell.
All right. The rest of you guys, do you guys know it?
I'm gonna go with hold on, I just had the title in what a title. A title in my head.
Go ahead.
Season of the Witch.
Ooh, not bad. No.
No.
Al.
Oh, I'm clueless.
All right. This was a tough. I thought this was the toughest one that I put on. This is correct, Matt. Tom Holland. He plays the novice on the movie called The Pilgrimage.
The Pilgrimage. Oh, shit.
Ooh, that's
just
nice and
Pilgrimage.
obscure.
Right.
All right. So
Wow.
actually,
Have you
Matt
seen this
gets-
movie, Tony, or were you just like Googling monks, and this came up?
I did not. I did all the movies I seen that I put on, except this one. But I felt that I needed one more question, so I Googled, and this came up. So take it for what it is.
That's a good. No, it makes me want to see the movie now.
Hey, yeah. And this is one of our cleric monks, which is different than the other monks that I just showed you.
Yeah,
Which are
'cause they're all
Shaolin
martial
monks.
arts. Yeah.
Yes, Shaolin monks. We're going back to Dre.
What's up,
Let's say
Dom?
what's up to
What's up,
Raven.
Dom?
What's up?
Not
What's up,
bad.
Raven? Oh, I mean that's Jet Li. Obviously, I'm gonna presume that because of the haircut, he's not with a Q. So I'm gonna presume Journey to the West. Or no, wait, not Journey to the West. That looks like Forbidden Kingdom. The Legend of the Forbidden. That's the not the Legend. That's the Forbidden Kingdom with Jackie Chan's in that movie with them. Because I remember the kid in the background was that kid that came from our reality into what he thought was being a martial arts movie. So I remember that as Legend of the Forbidden Kingdom. Was my friend got to go see that movie live and meet Jet Li, and I just remember the name of the
Oh,
That's pretty
character.
cool.
Yeah, I just remember the name of the character.
You don't remember the name of the character?
No, but I just remember it's Jet Li, and I remember it's for the Legend of the
Excellent,
Forbidden
Dre. That's correct.
Good stuff.
That is Jet Li from the Forbidden Kingdom. Ed, do you know the name of the character? The character he played?
IP Man.
Kingdom.
It Man, no.
Nope.
Al.
No, unfortunately, no.
And Matt?
The White Monk.
Close. The Silent Monk.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
He had dual roles. He also played the Monkey King in this movie.
Oh, okay.
Sun Wukong.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Actually, Matt, to answer your question.
And
this was
Mogul the
pretty good.
game. What?
I love Black Myth Wukong. I could talk about that game all day.
I want
Oh,
to see that
wow.
movie. I haven't seen this movie.
He was actually
It's pretty good.
did- yeah, he carried over his role from this as the Monkey King into the actual Hong Kong cinema of doing the Monkey King. So he was the Monkey King for like 2 non-CGI roles, and then he actually had to, that's when he stopped doing cinema because of the thyroid condition and like retired from actually he just does now choreography and like directing.
I think he came back for the Expendables, right?
Yeah, he came back for the Expendable 1 and 2, and then that was his last. That's when they ended up bringing our boy Tony Jaa.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, we got a movie buff here. That's pretty
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This question is for everybody other than you, Dre. This is the bonus question pertaining to Jackie Chan, who was also, what you call it, protagonist in this movie as well, The Forbidden Kingdom. He has 2 Guinness Book World Records. Jackie Chan does. Can you name me one, Ed?
The most stunts done.
Yeah. Yes, that is correct, Ed. Excellent.
All right.
Ed, you're on the board. 1 point.
Sweet.
Ow.
At least I can get a donut.
Yeah, you didn't let me get that chance to say you got to do it. Al, do you know the second Guinness Book of Records that Jackie Chan holds?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Matt?
I'm gonna say Broken Bones on set or something like that.
You could, yeah, that would be a good answer. He has for the most stunts by a living actor, Guinness Book of Records, and the most credits in one movie.
Oh, huh.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he's actually
Hey.
not. They won't insure him in Hollywood ever. No company in Hollywood or in the world will insure him.
Oh, a little fact for you guys: Jackie Chan has a permanent hole in his head from one of his stunts gone awry.
Oh damn.
Damn.
Shit.
What's up, Mark?
What's
What's up, Marco?
Hello, Feliz Navidad.
All right, Ed,
Yes, sir.
for you. Name this monk.
Oh my God!
I was gonna make a reference to this earlier, but I didn't, just in case you were.
I
on
love
like,
it.
like you should be.
I didn't watch this show. I didn't have time anyway. I know it's called The Monk.
All right.
Yeah,
That's it?
that's all I know.
All right, pretty good. Al, name this monk.
No, clueless. Then I don't know.
Okay. Matt, name
Matt
this
knows it.
monk.
That is Tony Shalhoub, who played Adrian Monk on the show just called Monk.
Excellent. 2 points, Matt. All right, let's go over the points.
Did I get
I
a
was going to
point?
tell you
Did I
earlier,
get
if
the
there's no
title?
Tony Shalhoub, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yes, you did, Ed.
Oh,
But
Yeah,
Yes.
Tony. Yeah, I'm sad that he actually they killed him off though. Like worst ending to a TV show that could have they could have kept it like as a movie series, like do it every couple of years, like like they do with Mr. Bean. They just it's like he was great. I loved his character.
Yeah, it was a good character.
You know, guys, I gotta admit, who said it as well that they didn't know anything about this? I know other than Tony Shalhoub had an acting role on the movie or the TV show Monk. I didn't know anything other than that because I never saw it.
Mm.
Was he like a psychic or something?
He was like he had OCD, and he had agoraphobia, and he was just like a brilliant mind. Like he was able to like kind of like
All the details.
yeah, like he was able to pick up minutia, like
Okay.
anything that you wouldn't think about, he would think about.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right, let's go over the points so far. Ed has 2 points. Dre has 5. Matt has 4. And Al has 3.
Sweet.
Al, this question's for you. Name this monk.
Oh man.
I don't know. Shaolin monk.
He is
No,
a
I don't-
Shaolin monk.
Looks familiar. The scene too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Can I
believe
name the movie? Nah.
Yes, you can.
That's the point.
Yep.
It's the Bruce Lee movie, isn't it?
Oh.
No.
No.
Hold on.
Oh no. No, I'm clueless, man.
Okay,
I
hold
don't
on a
know.
second, guys.
I know Dre knows it.
I think I do.
I bet he does too.
It's either one or two movies, and I'm thinking about, and I won't say anything out loud till if given an opportunity.
Okay. Matt.
Is the name of the
Oh,
movie?
hold on. I'm sorry, Al. Al, what did you say
Yeah.
the name of the movie was?
Isn't it a Return of the Dragon? Isn't it?
Okay, it was close. No.
No.
Matt.
Oh, see, I was going to guess the name of the movie was Shaolin Monk,
He's a Shaolin monk, but that's not the name of the movie.
and I don't want to guess the name because I don't want to offend anybody.
Okay.
So, because I have no idea who it is.
All right. It came back to you, Dre. What we got going
So,
on here?
as far as the actor, I don't know the actor. I would have said it would have looked. It looks like a young, thin version of Bolo Young from Bloodsport, but Bolo has long hair. So Bolo's iconic for being like big and burly.
beefy.
Yes.
I thought this looked like 36 Chambers of Shaolin.
That is correct.
That's where I kind of remembered that from, because I remember Wu-Tang when they did their album, they pulled this scene and they played it in the background of their video. That's the only reason I remembered that. I don't know who the actor is.
All right. The actor is Gordon Liu, and he was known as Chao Chen Che on 36. What is it? 36 Chamber.
Yeah, 36 Chambers of Shaolin.
And returned to the 36th Chamber, and to end the trilogy, Disciples of the 36th Chamber. All good.
Now I want
And
to
I watched
see all
this-
those movies.
Yeah, they're good. I watched this dubs,
Yeah.
and there's one guy who voices him that it just sounds so good for the character. They switched it over in one of the movies that he wasn't the main protagonist, and the voice actor that voiced him in the previous movies was dubbing another character, so it was kind of weird. But yeah, if you get a chance to see these are great. I think these are on Amazon or something.
Yeah,
You can see these in the past.
they're hard to come
It's
by.
on
You're not,
YouTube.
if you, I
Or
think it's
Tubi.
on, or if you have Haya, which Amazon owns, Haya, which is like they're like martial artsy kind of like stuff. They put a lot of like older movies like this on.
Mhm.
Oh,
I remember seeing this actually living in New York on Sunday. They used to have like the like they used to call it the chop sake. Granted, it's just the 80s, folks. I'm not trying to be insensitive. They used to call it the chop sake, like martial arts hour, and it was
Mhm.
like they would put on
I-
like an hour, like a 2-hour block.
Wasn't that on WPIX? I think it was.
Yeah,
No,
or
no.
it was on Channel 11. It was Channel 11. Thank you. And I remember
Mhm.
watching it as a kid, and like we would see it on Sundays, and you'd have like they would run all like Master of the Flying Guillotine,
Yep,
36
Guillotine's a
Chambers,
great
the
one,
Five
too.
Deadly Venoms,
Yep.
all the great old school Chow, like all those Chow, like the not the Shaw Brothers films.
Yes, Shaw Brothers is excellent. It has some
I
good
used to
stuff.
watch that all the time.
Yeah, those
And if you
guys-
still want some, you can actually get some of those for free on Tubi as well. I caught some of these on Tubi as well.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, Tubi has a
Okay.
whole section for martial arts.
oh, that's cool.
All right, so Dre was our last person to get one question right. Ed,
All right.
I have a bonus question. Let me see if I have a bonus for that.
Gordon,
Nope.
he was
All right, Ed, name this monk.
The fish monk. The fish monk.
Pescado.
That's right, but flip the words around.
Monk the fish. Monk the fish.
That sounds like the way my grandmother would say it. Eso es pescado, monkey
Right.
fish.
I'll give it to you,
Abuelita would have said
Ed.
it just like
That's
that.
this is what we call a monkfish.
Yes, a monkfish.
Ed,
Monk.
we're going back to our school days.
All right.
Can you name the Guinness? Is it Guinness? Guinness.
The genus.
Genus. There you go. Genus of this creature.
The genus of this creature.
Kingdom,
Hard.
family, class, order, family, genus, species, genus. Okay.
Mm. It is part of the how can I put the aquatic part of life, the fishy aquatic aspect of life. There you go. That's my answer.
Very close. Very close.
All right.
It's not a part of the bacalao family.
No bacalao. Oh man.
Oh man.
How about you, Al? It's
That's
a tough one. I think it's the hardest one. If anyone in the chat knows this, gosh.
If anybody's a
If I look and-
biologist that knows this, I would love to know the genus because I don't know it.
Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah,
it's,
no.
it's got like a beard
Yeah.
with like
How about you, Matt?
trees.
It
Yeah,
looks
those are
like,
feelers.
yeah, it looks like an axolotl.
Let's see. Like is like a scientific name, genus, like a
Yeah.
like a fishicus or something. That
Yes.
you're looking for.
Oh, like the Latin name.
Yes.
Oh Lord, that pass. I know you can eat it. I know it's a
All
delicacy.
right.
That's what I know.
Yeah, you could. It is a delicacy. I would eat this bad boy.
I'm gonna say it's Monkus. It's Monkus is the genus.
No, it's I'll try to pronounce it. Lophius. Lophius. Lophious.
Mm.
I-O-U-S. Well,
Lophius.
Lophius. There you go.
Is he a bottom dweller?
Yes, he is.
Mm.
They are
All
bottom.
right. Who was that? Who was next?
They're
It's
big.
here we go. Boom. Mark right there. Boom. Mark, are you a fisherman?
Oh.
You like going fishing because you got it? It is an anglerfish. Yes.
Hey.
Excellent. There you go.
Bro, I would
See, I
never
tell you,
have
our
known
chat never disappoints, man. We have some knowledge here. We have Dre with the knowledge of these movies.
that.
And
Never been fishing in my life.
And we got Mark the fisherman. Mark.
I've eaten.
Mark.
Marco.
Sushi.
the angler. All right. Who's next? I forgot.
Al?
I guess Al.
Al. All right, here you go, Al. Name this monk.
Ooh. Oh. The movie looks familiar, but no.
Yeah, Al
I
doesn't
think I'm
know.
a pass.
I never see
Matt.
monks using guns.
That's Chow Yun Fat from Bulletproof Monk,
Mm.
and what was his name? Bulletproof. He was the Bulletproof Monk.
No.
Right?
No. Dre, what's the name of this monk?
I don't know his
The
name.
character.
I just know that Sean William Scott was in the movie from American Pie,
Yes,
and he was trained by him. And there are other movies where they use gun monks. Equilibrium. That's where they had the gun.
Equilibrium was really good.
Gun katas.
Yes, Ankara. Yep, that's what they.
Yeah, with Christian Bale, right?
Yep, Christian Bale,
Yep.
Sean Bean.
Yep.
May he rest in peace. Every movie he's in, he dies. You know, but Sean Bean was in that, and I think Taye Diggs.
Taye Diggs was the co-star.
Yep.
Ed, do you know
Who?
what's the name of this monk?
Who?
Al. The name of
That's
the monk in
that's his name.
the character's name. The character's name.
I haven't watched this
Monk?
forever.
The character of
Monk?
this monk in the movie.
No, I don't
Yes,
know.
no, maybe so.
No.
All right,
Monk.
going once, going twice. He's actually the monk with no name.
Get out of here.
That's why I said who.
I like that.
I just said
That's a
bulletproof.
partial point. Can we give him a half point? Because
That's why I just said he's the bulletproof monk, but I still get points for the movie and the actor, right?
I say each give him.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you should get 2.5 points, and
Who
Ed should
does?
get a half point because that's fair. Because they answered together.
Right.
Yeah.
Agree with this, chat. It works. The math works. The math.
They usually get
Who's that
bonus
vote,
points, but there is no bonus for half answers in this round. But there is a bonus. All of you are eligible for this bonus.
Nazis.
Ready? John Woo and Chow Yun-fat did many collaborations together, including a collaboration on what video game?
Oh God.
I don't know video games. I thought you were going to ask who the bad guys were in the movie. That's why I screamed out Nazis.
Oh Lord. It wasn't The Matrix. It wasn't.
Shinobi?
No.
No, it was like a GameCube. It was in GameCube era. It was that was GameCube era of gaming. So if you were PlayStation 2, yeah, it's like PlayStation 2 era.
Ninja Gaiden?
No.
Oh Lord.
No. Schmerger had a
Was it
good
Sleeping
answer.
Dogs? Was it Sleeping Dogs?
No. All right, guys. The answer is Stranglehold.
That's what it was.
Stranglehold was an amazing game.
It
man.
was.
Yes, it was great.
I
think it was for the 360. I think you're off. I think it was 360.
That's what I say, because there was that era of gaming. I was trying to remember the consoles, and I was like, Matrix had something good that was also gun katas, because Neo.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't remember. Damn, Stranglehold was good too.
All right, let's take a look at the points so far. We have Ed with 3, Dre with 6, Matt with 6, and Al with 3. Dre, you have the last question.
See,
and if not, it goes up to Matt. Name this monk.
Ay, coño. It's a Mythic Legions figure that was exclusive to Legions Con this year.
That's correct.
It is an orc racial character.
Yes.
And I do, for the life of me, I actually asked somebody to get this for me at the con. They couldn't get it for me. I ended up pre-ordering it through Big Bad Toys, and I could not remember his name.
Okay, you do get 1 point because that was one of my questions. Matt, name this monk.
That is Gaspar the Unamused.
That is correct.
That's an awesome name.
Named after George Gaspar of Four Horsemen Studios.
The Sausage King.
And and renowned Sausage King.
Okay, you ready for the trivia, everybody? This is the last question, and then I'll do this tally up the score. Here we go. Gaspar the Amused was also packaged with this other character named after Chris Garrett. What is the name of the character figure boxed in with Gaspar the Unamused? The 2-pack. What are both characters? What's the second character's name? Named after Chris.
Garrick.
Garrick the.
I don't remember the part. Garrick the Wild. I don't know.
Close.
Garrick the Blind.
All right. Al, you got a guess?
No.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
Don't remember.
Okay. Garrick the Unpredictable.
There you go. I
All
knew
right.
That's a cool name.
Tally of scores. We have Ed with 3, Dre with 7, Al with 3, and Matt with 8.
I'll take
Nice.
Yeah,
Good
Matt
game.
with the
Good
victory
game.
this week. Wow.
Good game.
Good job,
good
fellas.
win. Good
Happy
game,
no one got a
fellas.
donut.
I got
Yeah,
lucky.
right?
Yes, I think Dre had a lot of that movie Monk knowledge. So
Oh,
Mm.
you sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't help
Sure
that.
did.
You know, it is what it is when you know what you know. All that wasted brain on knowing movies. It's somehow important facts have been gone.
Deleted.
Yeah, like ask me like like, hey, do you
Move over,
remember this
storage.
date? Yeah, my wife just said it. She's like, nope. Yep.
So Dre, let's talk a little bit. We hit you up in the beginning and found out you have this wealth of knowledge, but you were also a podcaster, had a podcast, did stuff in the podcasting realm, YouTube.
Yeah.
Speak more on that. You're getting back into it. You had an injury.
Well, I had
sidelined you.
Yeah, so pretty much I've been on YouTube since 2014. My early videos, I've laughed because I've watched all my old videos and they were terrible. And it wasn't till a few months in that I did my very first game stream on my very first channel, where I we had just said it was the Division had just launched its like beta access, and since that was an online only game, my brother was in the chat and we were all just like hamming it up, and I recorded us like just playing the game, hamming it up, and that was like back in 2014, and everybody loved it, and that video like shot off, and like I ended up taking off. Like my personality just started shining because I felt like I broke that shell of being nervous. And then I started doing more toy reviews, more movie reviews. I became kind of popular for top 5 lists. I would always do like comparisons of like, hey, let's look at top 5 action figures or top 5 superheroes, top 5 villains, top 5 shows, and I did that for a while. Then I stopped because I became a teacher full time, and my YouTubing became less and less. Then I got back into it. I came into a group. The group kind of fell apart. The channel fell apart. So I deleted the channel, kind of stepped away. And then recently I came back, and my brother and I started it last year, January. Dave and I started what's called the Outer Dimensions podcast with Dave and Dre. And we do everything, like we do movies, TV shows, and we kept it to 3 genres because we were like, we love movies of all categories, but action, sci-fi, and horror, which are like kind of where almost a lot of movies fall into those areas that we wanted to review. And we didn't do like all the modern stuff. We weren't doing like what a lot of YouTubers were doing. We were covering those older movies from like the 70s, 80s, 90s. And that's what we would talk about, and people used to love it. We'd come in and we'd bring people on, and they would talk about it, and it was fun, And we ended up, because of my work schedule, because I work from home, I ended up working overnight, and I couldn't take that day anymore, so we had to put the show on pause this year. Then, like I said, a few months ago, I was YouTubing. I've been supporting a lot of my brothers and sisters in their YouTube channels, and then I got my surgery in September, and I just kind of started getting back my feet underneath me to like get back into YouTube. So it's been fun. Like I'm rebranding the channel. I used to call it the Collector Safe Space because I believe that toys, coming from a place of where, I was one Hispanic kid out of, an entire school of Italian and Irish kids, and always until being a teenager where I started feeling that I was no longer one of the kids. I was different, and growing up in the time I did in the 90s where I couldn't figure out my identity. I was like, I'm too light skinned to be considered Hispanic by like my cousins, and then I was dark enough that I was different than to be like, to fit in with the kids I thought I was fitting in with. And it wasn't until like I kind of hit college, and I always wanted to, make a space for everyone, no matter what you are, who you are, to come and talk about what you love. You collect comic books, you collect video games, I collect action figures and stuff. Hey, there's something we have a mutual interest in. Let's talk about it. Let's be friends. you know, and if it blossoms into a full-on lifelong friendship, awesome. That's what this group, we called it the collector safe space for that reason. And people came and went. There was people that were just like, oh, I want YouTube views. And we said, some people have lives. Like, I'm honest. I have 2 kids and a wife. I don't always have time to watch everybody's channels, but if I don't, I catch you on the replay. I'll support you.
Yeah.
And I have friends that are now wanting me. They're like, they're like, Dre, you need to get back into this because you're so good. And I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm like, don't boost my ego. I said, I want to support other people. At 46 years old, I love beating people. And you guys, like I said, meeting people, you know.
I thought they said beating people.
No. That's in New York. The Bronx in me came out there a little bit. You know, it's like, you know, no, but like meeting people and like in moreover, it's harder. I was telling my wife this earlier. I said it's more interesting in my collection journey to meet other collectors that are Hispanic, like me, that grew up the way I did and have interests like I did. And it's so cool to see what you guys do that I just want to keep supporting you guys. And I love it. It's like from the bottom of my heart, I am flattered to be here. And I'm honored to be amongst other collectors like you guys.
Honored to have you on, brother.
You know, like it's to me, it means a lot.
Thank you.
You know, this is the best Christmas gift I could have gotten, is to be with other guys that love this shit, that we could talk about it and enjoy it and crack jokes. And hey, man, like I said, I'm an open book. You want to be friends with me outside here? And hit me up, talk to me. I'm all about it.
Right.
You know, that's how I live. And that's how YouTube is. Like, I'm going to be doing stuff 2025. The podcast is coming back. We're going to be starting around mid-January. We still haven't figured a day yet. I think it's going to either be Friday nights or Saturday nights, probably in the later evening. And then I'm going to be coming back full force doing videos, but not the way I was doing it before. Those will be sprinkled in there, but it's going to be focusing on my toddler and and my team, because my toddler loves toys. And I have more fun going to Target, finding a Spider-Man figure for her, or buying a Bluey figure. Like, my wife laughs because I buy her all the Bluey figures when they come out. And I have more fun having it in my hands for her and seeing that enjoyment that I share with her. And I said, I need to share this more. And the fact that she'll sit next to me while I work or while I YouTube, and she'll play with her toys. And like, she does these whole stories where like Spider-Man and Ghost Spider and Miles, I'm not going to call him Spin, will meet with Bluey and Peppa Pig. And she has these whole elaborate things. And it reminds me of what I was doing when I was a kid, where Optimus Prime and He-Man and Lion-O and the Turtles would all fight with each other, you know, against Cobra, you know, like, especially
if you only had one of each.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you only had like, I had like Sideswipe and like Leonardo, and I had He-Man and Lion-O. It's like, okay, man, I got tons of Cobras. Or my cousins would bring those over and we would play together, and it was just fun. And I'm like, that's what I want to start filming more of. That enjoyment, talking about that sort of stuff, and the trends, because there are a lot of new trends in kids' toys and kids collecting that's becoming very prolific now, and it's a market. You know, like, they're not marketing to me anymore. Like, I mean, yeah, Marvel Legends. I like, let's be real. I don't when I shop at Target, I don't shop for her. I shop for her, not for me. I don't buy Marvel Legends anymore. I don't buy classifieds as much. I order that stuff online. And you don't sell Hot Toys or Mayfix or SH Figs or Mythics.
Yeah.
Right.
So why am I going to shop there? You know, like, I'll still do reviews on those things, but I want to kind of talk more about that, and then bring people like you guys on and like talk about, like, you know, even the stuff like being a Hispanic, growing up in this hobby. There is like cliques where we weren't allowed in. You know, and where like some people wouldn't want to interact with people like us. So talking about that, and then just maybe how we grew up and why we had these interests and how they kind of proliferated. So that's the kind of things I want to start doing. And that's going to start February 2025.
All right. Yeah, definitely. Let us know.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah. You guys I will be in touch with every single one of y'all.
Awesome, brother.
Sounds good.
Let's hit this before we continue. Let's hit Adrian with this wonderful message. Feliz Navidad, amigos. Hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. Honored to have you all as my friends and have so much room for new ones. Amen, brother.
Amen. That's what we're here for, bro.
Yeah. And Adrian went and logged in under his other name.
Don't forget to like.
I was joking with him earlier.
Subscribe.
Make sure you hit that like, man. Get the likes in. We need the likes and the subs. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, it helps with the algorithm. But we appreciate everybody who sees us, joins us live as well as on the replay. And if you have any other friends that you want to share our show with, feel free to send them our way.
I did tell my friends that they couldn't watch it today because they had other obligations to comment in your section #replay. That way
okay, yeah, all right,
because
awesome.
I want them to give you guys not just the shout out to check your channel out, because again I really it's like I told you, Tony, I'm very open and very honest. I think you guys need to be pushed to the moon. What you guys represent and what you guys do, it's in the toy space needs more of it. We need more of us doing this.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
that's why I went to my friends and I said, hey guys, I know you love Mythics, check them out. They're like, well, I'm busy. I'm shopping for my kids. I said, when you get done, bro, I'm not asking you right now to be live. I said, you get done at 9 o'clock tonight and you got like an hour of time, check it out. I said, these are good dudes. And I said, we're Cabal brothers. Let's look out for each other. You know, so.
Funny you say that, Drake. Dre, I'm going to call you Drake now. Funny you say that, Doctor. But we
my wife. My wife will be the doctor in the family. I will not be by nickname, not by title.
But we do have a dedicated replay crew, and we appreciate you guys as well. So you hear it from us again here while you're listening to the show. So, but Dre, man, I'm so happy that you're getting back into things. Yeah. So happy that you joined us on the show today, and it's awesome having you on. And like I said, we spoke for a little bit, but I knew you had a lot of things that I had in common with the rest of the guys on here too. But I didn't know you had such in-depth knowledge, man.
Oh, listen. I was one of those kids that, like, I was blessed that I was an only child for a long time. My TMI, folks, this is gonna get a little personal. My dad had like 4 kids. I was the one with my mom. And my little brother, my older brother, my older sister. My older sister and I and my little brother, we all 3 are alike. You know, we all love the same stuff. We love comic books, cartoons, toys, video games. So it's kind of funny that we had one standout brother that doesn't like any of this stuff. That's okay. We're like, we don't really talk to you all that much, so good for you. The 3 of us do. And it's so cool to have that level of connection, you know. But it's like we argue. I butt heads with my brother, but at the same time, it's my little brother. I love him to death. And it's so cool that he's now starting to, like, I bought him, he loves Dragon Ball Z, so I bought him a Goku Super Saiyan, SH Figs. And we play Marvel Rivals, and he loves Thor. I don't know if you guys have the Marvel Legend or collect Marvel Legends, the Galactic Herald of the Herald of Galactus Thor Marvel Legend they had.
Yeah.
Yes.
I bought him the skin for Christmas. And he's like, oh, dude, I really would love this. And I said, hey, since you main him now, would you like the Marvel Legend? I have it in my collection. I'll just give it to you. And he's like, really? And my brother doesn't collect toys, but that's like, I feel like I'm sprinkling that little interest. Like, there's a couple of figures you may like.
Enabling a little.
Of course, I have to.
I did pick up that Herald of Galactus store just for the crows.
Oh, yeah, the crows are awesome. But I'm going to blame Dave. Dave, when you watch this, peer pressure, because this was yours at one time, and it's now mine. I bought it from you. So, yes, peer pressure.
Wow.
Oh, that's fun.
Those 1/6 figures, man.
Oh, dude, I got the best one is the Iron Strange. I don't know if you guys have seen that 1/6 scale. So they did, Sideshow release these like special editions. They did a movie like a movie concept art Captain America, like if him and Thor were like meshed together.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing. But it's way out of my price range. And then they have Iron Strange. So what if in Infinity War, instead of fighting Thanos, Tony took off the nano suit and threw it on Strange? Instead of the arc reactor, it's the Eye of Agamotto. And it's Strange wearing the suit. It comes with magic effects. I was like, I need to have this. So
that sounds hot.
Dave copped it for me at like the most ridiculously good price. And I was like, I get a bonus. Hold it for me. And now it's here in my house. I got it before Christmas, and I took it out. My wife just looked at me. She's like, really? I said, well, the problem is that I have a Marvel Legend. What was it? I have this strain. This is Iron Man, but I'm going to pop the head off, and I'm going to have to do some putty work here and make it look like that one, because it's got like Benedict Cumberbatch's head. He looks like he's bleeding. I was like, it has all these cool magic effects. Like it look, and I bought them the Mythic Legions ones because I want to have it look like instead of it looking like the Iron Man blast, it's gonna look like Strange but
Okay.
firing from the suit.
Yeah.
So it's gonna look awesome when I display it. So I'm
That's
very
cool.
hyped. Very hyped.
When are those shelves coming in?
The shelves are in. They came in
Oh.
late Saturday night, so I brought them in. I just have to. My wife and I have to get together. We're gonna do it on Christmas Eve. Since I already took down the Spider-Man wall, we're gonna set the shelves up, and I'm gonna start displaying probably Christmas Day, because my Batman will be in, and Batman's gonna be the first one to go up, and then the next will probably be Strange, and then Tony,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna start going through because I have 1, 2, 3. I have Gambit and Rogue Mondo. I'm trying to like look because there's so many freaking at my feet.
Oh yeah.
I have Miles. I love Spider-Man. I have Miles, Gwen. I have Tom. I have Toby, Ronan, Black Widow, Sylvie.
Damn.
I even gotten to Exo 6 fellow Star Trek. I don't know if anybody here's a Trekker. I love Strange New Worlds.
I doubt
Anson Mount is a great actor. He was Black Bolt in Multiverse of Madness, and he is Captain Pike in the show. So I ended up getting his Exo 6, and it looks so cool for like Star Trek. It's like you don't see a lot of merch, but man, it's so cool.
Did you go in on the Mondo animated 1/6 Spider-Man figures?
I pre-ordered the Spider-Man, and I'm mad. I'm kicking myself because Dave and I missed the Batman Beyond, which now I know is a limited. The Venom, I don't. It's a little too heavy, big figure for me, and I don't have a Venom that's. I have the Mafex animated Venom, and I'm torn because I like the animated Spider-Man, and I like the cell shading on it. I just don't know if I like the Venom. I maybe need to see a Carnage come out, and then I would get the Venom and Carnage as well.
All right. I think they also did Gwen, right?
Mondo? No. They did, what was it? Hot Toys and did the Gwen, and they only did Into the Spider-Verse Gwen, where I'm praying, because they've been talking about it forever, that we're going to be getting a Across the Spider-Verse Gwen, and then maybe a Beyond the Spider-Verse Gwen as well. Because I've been trying to get the 2099 Miguel, because he's Blacklight reactive.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, like I saw somebody like they were like, yeah, you look, and it went over him, and you could see the suit reacting. I was like, oh, it's so dope.
That sounds cool. Well, Dre, guess what?
What?
We have a hashtag where anyone who takes toy photographies on Instagram can use this hashtag Latin Legions, and you have an opportunity to be showcased on our show on Sundays.
Nice.
So now we're going to show some of our friends and colleagues and community members that have used hashtag Latin Legions. Let's take a look at some of these artists.
I do want to say also, it did start out toy photography, but if you got a dio you posted or a custom you posted, maybe you didn't do like a full-on shot, but you posted the custom, we'd love to look at that too. So use the hashtag on basically anything you post there on Instagram, just so we can take a look at it.
Nice.
Right on, brother.
This is nice.
Wow.
That looks really good.
Catalyst _hobbies.
The lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. The lighting is perfect. You got all these shades of color coming in, all the magentas, the cyans,
Yeah, dude, you're hitting that, man. I agree with you. Like, you're hitting that every spot. I love that.
Different shades of cyan and different shades of magenta going in there. I like that.
Yeah, Catalyst is a good dude. He does a lot of portrait shots, usually a lot of Power Rangers. So this is pretty cool with the Rhino.
And like that, the silhouette of the eye, it doesn't even have to be visible to know it's there because of the way the light's bouncing off his cheekbone. It's really
you
cool.
might like this, Dre. This is part of I haven't participated in this collab in a while, but it's a Webhead Wednesday collab.
Oh, cool.
Group I'm in, and they do like every Wednesday, just a general Spider-Man.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Spider-Man related pick, but so it's a hashtag Webhead Wednesday is the collab group. But so
Oh, that's
Spider-Man
so
or
dope.
Spider-Man adjacent.
Who would you reach out to join the collab if you were interested in it?
I mean, you can reach out to me and I could direct you. I think like Thor does the collages.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't participated in a while. So.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
So Dre, do you do play photography?
I dabbled many moons ago, and I wanted to do more because we live we're in the back of my house. We have like nice little trees and everything, but I haven't had the time, and I really want to. But I'm gonna start doing more dios because we're gonna be having better shelving. So I have a couple of dials I pre-ordered through Big Bad Toys that I want to get, and once I do that, I bought that rooftop with the gargoyles.
Oh, okay.
And so I could do my Spider-Man Marvel Legends and the Mafex on there, so I can mix and match. Because I usually swap out. So if eventually the Marvel Legend is not suiting my fancy, I'll upgrade to either SH or Mafex or a better Marvel Legend. Depends on what how they make it better.
Okay, awesome.
That sounds good.
So Dave, how's it going?
Hey.
What's up, Dave? Hey.
What's up, Dave? You're right.
Oh, wow.
This is
Nice.
XTN_Channy. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This is another one of Al's.
Yeah,
that's
a nice
dope.
shot.
That's pretty cool.
He looks like a video game villain from from Black Myth Wukong.
Jaitan does some really good. He's been featured before, and he's really good. It's nice.
Yeah,
I haven't opened this guy. I picked him up at Legion's Con. I haven't opened him yet.
And he removed the grill. So
is that what? Yeah, I'm like, it kind of looks. It looked a little different to me.
Yeah, it doesn't have the grill on, which makes it devastating.
Yeah, I love that. The lighting behind the fire on the hair looks dope. And I love the smoke effects. So it looks like the battlefield just kind of got cleared and all you see is a pile of skulls. That's great job.
Yeah, I have one of those piles I need to paint.
You have what?
I have one of those piles of skulls I need to paint.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, I picked up at Legion's Con. Yeah, those are cool.
Oh, okay.
I like the close-up.
Great job, man. This is one of me and Ed's favorite characters, the 8th year.
Oh yeah, that's the one that got me into this Mythic Legion madness. All right. So I selected this one. This is from our buddy Dub Lacerda Photo. That's a custom frog by Dirk Designs.
Cool,
and,
man.
He put it together. He painted up the dwarf parts. I
love that paint job on the armor. That's so cool.
Right?
Like the blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
And on the weapons too.
Yeah, he did a great job with it. So good stuff, Dub. Great shot.
Let's read that comment by Psycho Ed.
I'm selecting this photo for # Latin Legion segment. Let's get it.
Fire. Nice. Shot, man. Excellent photo.
I love that. I do love that paint apps. Those paint apps.
And that frog looks legit, right? It's almost like a real frog thrown on with some armor.
I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's good stuff. And I also selected Superman. I believe I do have that Superman figure by Mafex.
Yeah.
And now with this whole new trailer out,
yes,
it's kind of like it's calling to me, So Superman's one of my favorite figures, and this shows me a lot. So I like the combo, the lighting, the action going on.
Yeah, great posing. The cape work.
Yeah.
The either snow or the debris, whatever that is.
Yeah, it looks like if it's ash. Not snow, it's like I was thinking ash because of the explosion that's right there next to it. But it looks really good.
Yeah, it's freaking dynamite. So save the little girl. So yeah,
nice.
I like it.
Look, there's another Ed comment.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Let's read this one.
Awesome shot. Great figure.
My selection for # Latin Legions.
Oh my god! When Matt, you sounded just like Ed when you read it.
you missed that Latin Legions.
I heard Ed's voice in my ear as you read his awesome comment.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Then this one was mine. I just This is your _friend_photographer. I just, me, I like a good little setup. I love like a little microphone, the press conference. You got your classic,
that's really cool. That's
your
fun.
classic Avengers. It's just a nice day. They're out there, just heroing it up.
I love that cap. It just looks so like presidential. Like, hey.
Cheesy.
Yeah,
I like the Iron Man suit.
Fun pick, classic Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Great little podium and microphone. I might need to put something like that together. That looks cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is it for that, because I figured we'd save some time for our other segment.
Oh, sweet!
Yes, we have another segment. Go ahead, Ed. Take over this.
All right, here we go. I'm doing a collab with people's Mythic Legions collections. So I call it the Psycho Ed's Mythic Legions Collectors Collab. So this week we're going to show off Brad Jones from the Legion's Lair. He sent me a bunch of his pictures, and let me share them. Give me a moment.
Well, Ed's doing that, yeah. So he's he's collecting shots of people's collections to showcase here on the show.
Yep.
However you want to do it, shelfies, toy picks, whatever.
Yep. You guys see this?
Yeah, you want me to add it?
Yeah. Yep. I am sharing right now.
All right.
There we go.
You got it.
Damn! Look at that curio. Holy cow!
Wow.
That thing is packed.
Wow.
Damn, that's nice.
Oh, hold on. Time out. Let me go.
That glass looks like it's gonna cry.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so.
Let's take a closer look into that.
Man, that is jam packed.
Wow.
Loaded.
He heard his name.
There it is.
He's here.
Brad. Yes.
Brad.
Holy cow.
What's
Wow.
up,
Brad
Brad?
with the crazy collection, baby. What?
Dude, that's amazing.
That is crazy. Look at
That's
that.
nice.
I wish I could
Says
scroll
every-
up and down, but I can't.
Does he have them? Does
Every
he have
mythic
like little
state.
stands on them, or just?
No.
No?
He's got them straight, right in back of each other. I think.
Brad says he has every mythic to date.
Wow,
Ooh,
Brad's the
nice.
man.
And they're not
Brad,
big. Wow.
freaking Brad.
Let's say hello to Alberto. What's up, Alberto?
Hey,
Hello,
Alberto.
Lauren. Hey.
I'm sorry, Lauren.
Hey.
Hey, Lauren. That is just a dope collection.
Look at
Let
that.
me
Yeah,
say.
that's
Wow.
nice.
That thing is stacked. Oh man.
Just a little bit.
Hey.
Just a little bit.
He took advantage of the real estate, man.
Hell yeah, you got
The guys in the back
That's
are like,
smart.
you can't see me. What? You can't see me.
I feel like John Cena. You
I was
can't
about to
see
say,
me.
I was about thinking that. I was like, there's a John Cena figure somewhere in there.
Oh boy.
All right, then we go to the next one.
Hey,
This
There's
is
more.
Vaz had to close his jaw looking at that color.
One curio loaded.
Look at that.
Wow.
That is sweet.
We got the trolls on top. Loving those trolls, baby.
Damn.
They are cool looking.
Hell yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Hey, Ghost 9, what's up?
This is Cosmics. I
These
think this
nubbies.
is Cosmics.
Cosmic stuff. Yeah.
Ooh, Cosmics.
Cosmics. Oh,
Some,
you got some RoboCop sci-fi.
RoboCops. Wow. Does he
Yeah.
have every RoboCop made? Brad, do you have every RoboCop?
Oh, snap. Hold on. I got to put my battery charger on before it dies. Give me a second.
Release
Yeah,
Navidad Ghost.
Yeah, that looks like the NECA
Yeah.
one. I can
Sub
see
Ghost.
the NECA. I think it looks like he probably has at least one NECA one, if not two. And then you definitely got the Mofex 2 in there. I know that it looks like the battle damage one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
very
a nice
cool
collection.
stuff, man.
These is all the NECAs.
Oh, it's all yeah, I was say all the NECAs.
I didn't realize NECA had that many.
RoboCops, yeah.
I
Yeah.
just thought it was the two that I know for the regular and the battle damage.
No, they did the Talking Head 209. That was like $100. That was like 2 years ago or a year ago. They did a lot of the IP for RoboCop was like they did a lot with it. I just was surprised that it was never really pushed. Like that Ed 209 was like you found it once in a while at a Target, but like I barely see any RoboCop stuff now. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people order it online.
I can't find my charger right now, so let me go to the next one. All right. Oh, the troll, baby.
That
That's
axe.
cool dial piece too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like the pillar is holding up his ceiling.
Right?
I came with the joint.
Look at that.
Scura, scura.
Figura
Figura.
obscura.
Those are nice.
Sweet.
I've
I
been
have to
thinking
load up
about
my
that
crack
retailer
box.
Santa. That green jacket.
That's a
calls
nice
to
one,
me,
man.
but-
Yeah.
Well, the birds, man. The
Ooh,
birds.
the birds.
Cuckoo.
That green jacket one is almost like from you could use it for your Ghosts of Christmas Future.
Right here. Yeah,
Present.
right
Present?
Present. Yes, present.
Yep.
You're right, present.
And they say Red Death for the
there. Mhm.
future.
Yes. Yep. Yep. That'd be a good one.
Here we go. The birds.
Al's been
Wow.
wanting some birds. Al wants some birds. I know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
We
looking
all
for
want
some
some
birds.
birds.
We also, yeah, I want some
These
birds.
are some dope birds.
They are.
Bird.
They really like pictures
Bru-
don't do the birds justice.
Right?
Brad, do you have the cows? Do you have the bovines that came out before?
Oh, look who's there. Also,
Okay.
Oh,
look at that. That's fire
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
sweet.
That is.
Yeah, and that's Delta Gar over here. Sweet.
is that a custom one? The guy that
Which one?
the one that kind of looks like Hercules?
Hercules.
No, that's
that's
guys-
Delta Car.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy, Delta Car.
Oh,
Isn't
That's
that
an
supposed to
homage
be-
figure.
Yeah. For a customer, he paid money for that to have it done.
Oh.
Something like that.
That's the one. Okay.
I do like it. Oh, Conan.
Yeah, Conan is fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Like I wish that was the Super 7 like even touched that. Like that
Right?
that looks so much better.
That thing came out nice, Brad. Hell yeah. Love that. That's my man right there. Oh.
Yeah, that's the grail right there.
Oh,
I want that animal.
oh man. Me
They had
too.
it for $200 in the Cabal. Somebody had it for $200.
Spicy.
That was a
Yeah.
little too spicy for me at the moment. And look who's back
Yeah.
here too.
Spicy for my taste.
Orthox.
If it was $100, man, I think I would probably jump on it.
that big half giant,
Mhm.
he's up there too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. I like that guy. I want to get him.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like his headpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice figure.
Look at this. Look who isn't this one of those scans? Is that supposed to be him? I think
I know
someone's-
Brad has his own head because he was
Yeah.
showing me at Legion's Con.
Yeah.
That kind of looks like oh my god, from Halloween, the
Doctor.
The
psychologist.
doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
I forgot his name.
God, we just were me and my bestie were talking about this the other day. I can't not remember his name.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Yeah,
'Cause he was the same doctor even in the remake.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
that
is one
looks,
of my first figures ever.
Kronar.
No. Yeah.
that looks so
Yeah, that's
good.
cool figure.
Ooh,
Nice.
yes. Nice.
There you go.
I love the flag. Like I just love the fact that
Oh,
it looks
that's-
like it's
Loomis. Yes.
Planted.
Dr. Loomis.
Yeah, that's it. Nice collection, Brad.
Yeah,
Freaking
that's-
fantastic collection.
You're gonna make me
Wow.
want to open some more when I get back home.
Right? Keep open them up, inbox Al.
I opened up a couple before I left. Romulus and
Who's in the
Romulus.
background here?
the Ghost of Christmas.
You want to put it back up?
Who is this thing back here? I can't tell.
And you can catch Brad on Legion's Lair every other Tuesdays on YouTube.
Tuesday.
So go subscribe to that after you've subscribed and liked here, and then go.
Yeah. Well, isn't this Caldor?
That's Caldor. Yep.
Yeah. And this is the lady Freda. Is that her name?
Freya.
Freya.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got some deep cuts I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
He has them all.
I try not to look back because
Yep,
like I don't want to get that FOMO or that temptation.
Thanks, Brad, for sharing. Great. Oh, like let me see that Conan again.
Yeah, that is. I want to know if is that
That's
the Ultimate's head sculpt?
Let us know, Brad. I'm gonna think so.
Is that a pop and swap
Brad
head?
Wand.
Or is that
If that's a 3D
Yeah.
if that's a 3D printed remake, that is a really good head sculpt. If it's not and
Right.
it's the Ultimates, you did a really good job, even just putting it on a Mythic's body and still doing the work.
Yeah.
Because it looks awesome.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You know what? This looks pretty awesome too. This like werewolf looking thing.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into werewolves, so.
Yeah, looks
And this, I'm trying to make this out. I can't make out the head.
Yeah, that looks like a custom head.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, one looks like a bat head and the other one looks like a wolf head, right?
It almost looks like a bobcat. The one on this
okay,
side,
I had the
like this one looks like a bobcat because of the way the ears are looking.
Oh,
and
okay,
it
I was
looks
looking at
like
the
just,
straps.
like the fur coming down here, but it still looks really good.
Yeah. One of them has an open mouth, one of them has a closed mouth, I think. So
Lawrence says they're an Eric Miller
Eric
head.
Miller
Oh, it's a
heads. Oh,
NECA.
okay.
It's a NECA.
And then the
Oh.
Conan's the war paint NECA head. He drilled it out.
Drill out. Okay.
Good
Nice.
job, man.
it looks
His
fantastic.
eyes, man, look serious business.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
Loving
that's
it.
ready for war.
Wow.
Okay, so there was a custom cat head that he had Eric Miller paint.
Mm,
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
sweet. So
Awesome
yes,
selection, man.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff.
very nice.
Very, very cool stuff, man.
That was a fantastic collection there, Brad. I'm loving it.
So Ed, let everybody know once again how to get in touch with you so they can showcase their
All right.
action figure collection.
Hit
Mystic
me up
Legions.
on Facebook Messenger. Ed's nice. Send me a message and send me the. I'm also doing Cosmic Legions and Figura Obscuras. So I have different files. I could just share that with you. You could pop them in, and then we could display them here and just have a nice time and talk about them, show them off, enjoy it all.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, it was nice. Brad was able to pop in the chat while we were doing it
Yeah.
and give us a little more insights. That's super cool, Brad. Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brad.
thank you for
Brad.
answering those questions, man, because that's always fun.
Mhm. Yeah. That's why it's good to have the guys on the show because if we have some
Yep.
questions, we
Well,
can answer it.
next week is going to be Eric Keys. He did send me his images,
Nice.
so I will contact him to see if you could join us just in case there's any questions.
Oh, sounds
Awesome.
good.
All right. Sweetness.
Awesome.
Thanks, Brad, once again. Great collection.
Great
Yeah.
collection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dre, we're going to move into our next segment. It's called 4-H Time, and we play a game in this segment as well.
All right.
What we do is we showcase 2 Mythic Legions or 4 Horsemen characters and put them on a one-on-one battle against each other,
Oh.
and that's what we're going to do right now. Then we read the
Latin Legions presents Mythic Battles.
and our 2 combatants this week are
Mephitor versus Thistlethorn. Did I get the voice right?
close enough.
I feel so bad
Yeah.
for
That's
this
cool,
one.
man.
We're going to read each of these characters' battles, and then we're going to discuss who will win on a one-on-one fight.
Yeah, I didn't mean to mow over you. I thought you were queuing me up to throw up the video, Tony.
Merry Christmas, Brad and Lauren.
Yeah,
All
Merry
right.
Christmas, man.
Christmas.
We got Thistlethorn first. I'll read him. He's part of the Xylonus flock. He's a woodland goblin, parentheses fuzzmonk. His role is relic keeper. So let's see what his bio says. As one of the last of the elusive woodland goblins, the relic master Thistlethorn has dedicated himself to preserving the history of mythos. Fascinated with ancient weapons and artifacts from an early age, he has always had a predilection for spotting and acquiring the most precious of objects. Now serving Queen Artemis Silvercord, Thistlethorn is the guardian of Castle Silverhorn's greatest treasures, including the Silver Cord, a sacred weapon inherited by Artemis to aid in her fight against the emerging evils, seeking to corrupt all of Mythos. We'll take a look, see here. What do we got? So he's got his swords. Oh, he's
Nap
pondering.
time.
Falling asleep on the job?
No, I thought he was polishing, like using a whetstone on the sword,
Oh.
because that's what it looked like.
Oh,
I mean, I could be
okay.
wrong. I could be
All right,
wrong.
we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We give him the benefit of the doubt.
It looks like he could be sleeping too. I mean, he is a goblin.
This is a cool little dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have
Yeah,
him. He looks cool.
I don't have it.
I've seen him actually. I don't know if you guys know Ryan Zarek. He's big. He's big in the Cabal. He lives about like 30 minutes from my house. I've been to. He has like probably the dopest basement I've ever been to. Like he has like every mythic, and he has multiples. He does customs, and
nice.
he has like in his basement he has like a table that's like set up with all his legions like fighting. It looks amazing.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool setup when it's all
with the dio and everything, dude.
Mhm.
It is. I had to take like 17 pictures.
It's like for our generation, back in the older generation, it was setting up the train stations and all the Lionel trains and
all
stuff.
the play sets. Yeah.
Yeah, and now this time for our demographic and age range is setting up mythic legions and like almost D&D battles.
Oh, dude, don't talk about dice rolling, because that's another thing I do too. I play D&D.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we're gonna
Did
have
you
to talk
say
about
Ryan
that.
Zarek?
Yeah, Ryan Zarek.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's very good. I'm very
Good
good friends
people,
with
man.
him.
Cool people.
Should I get into Mephitor? He's Sons of the Red Star. He's a Swale Goblin, and he's a spy.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. An outcast who hails from the Swale region of Xylonia, Mephitor is a cunning spy who exploits his unique knowledge of his homeland to spy on members of Xylona's flock. A treacherous traitor loyal to none, this scoundrel is willing to work for anyone wealthy enough to pay his price. With a foul ability to direct a spray of toxic gas in his enemy's directions, Mephitor's attack is as unpleasant as it is deadly. I passed on this guy multiple times.
No, I feel like I want that guy now.
And I've seen him at the table.
I don't know, man. Your narration makes me want it now. Like, you need to do this more often. I like this. This narration's like making me want to say, like, huh, like I want to see it like move around, like in its natural habitat. Like you can see this thing. Like, crikey, look
that
at
old
this
head.
right here.
Look at that old head.
His
Yeah,
deadly
the old
spray.
goblin head.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool. A 1/6 shooter shot right there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Doing spy stuff.
Photography.
Great shot.
Yeah, always good stuff from Trevor. So, who's gonna go first?
Let's start with you, Al. Tisselthorn or Melphator?
Well, they're two similar. One of them is a spy. He's a little sneaky, like Mephitor. But Thistlethorn, he has that that cuteness, that little face that, he looks. He looks like inoffensive, but he looks like a warrior. Look at him. Like you said, he could be sharpening his knife, his blade, his sword, and I'm gonna go with that's one of the goblins that I need in my collection. But if you look at it, Mephitor and Thistlethorn, it's the same head portrait, just a different repaint. So I'm gonna go with Thistlethorn on this one.
All right. So we have one for Thistlethorn. How about you, Dre? Thistlethorn or Melphator?
I like both the bios. Matt, again, like you killed it on the. It's making it hard because, like, I kind of like hearing the stories, of both, and then Alberto giving us the heads up that they both grew up with each other. I'm gonna feel like this is kind of very prototypical, like guys grow up together. One goes one way, one goes another, and like it's like which one would I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna go with Mephitor. I think that he there's a reason why he betrayed Xylona, why he had to leave the flock. maybe he felt that he's the black sheep. Maybe it's apropos why his coloring even changed. That maybe he was that like pushed out. And if he was, I'd feel jaded too if my best friend, somebody I grew up with, stood in there, and I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give him the point. Mephitor gets it.
All right, that's cool.
Sweet.
I'll jump in on this one. I think, like Al said, these are basically the same character, just variations on them. So Mephitor and Thistletorn are similar characters in the sense that they look similar, but they are different in regards to what they bring to the table. I think there's going to be a comedy of errors if these guys actually were in a one-on-one battle, because I don't think any of them have the acumen to actually hold that sword. I think their skill sets are on base of different things. Of one is a guardian of the relics and one is a spy. And when Matt read the last part of that bio with Mephitor, that was the deciding factor, which would make me choose Mephitor, that he has that deadly spray. So I'm going to go with Mephitor killing Thistletorn with spray that tomato juice will not be able to get out.
Hey, silent but deadly.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Santos went with Mephitor as well.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll go. And yeah, I think Thistlehorn, he's like kind of more of a protector, right? Or an educated guy. I just feel like Mephitor is just going to fight dirty, and I don't think Thistlethorn will be able to combat the. Normally I'd maybe make the argument like, oh well, he'll find some relic that can like fight off Mephitor maybe, but I think Mephitor, he's got that scrappiness, he's got that deadly spray, and he's not afraid to kick Thistlethorn in the nuts to get heads, and so I think Mephitor is going to take this one.
All right.
Good stuff.
So before we finalize with Ed, how many do we have for Mephitor right now? It's unanimous so far, right?
It looks like
I think Al's the only one.
I'm the only
You
guy
went
going with Thistlethorn.
No. We got Brad in the chat. Brad's giving with them.
No, I mean from us before we tally up.
From us? Yeah, then three of us.
3. All right, Ed.
All right. Ay, caramba. Let me see. I do like my Thistlethorn, but I think that Mephitor has a few tricks up his sleeves, and he's gonna pull out all the stomps to get away from Thistlethorn. So he's gonna use whatever he can.
Oh, you went mute.
Ed? Oh, Ed?
He's using the abuela's Wi-Fi.
Ed, you went mute.
My brother used to say it's the McDonald's when you're on the McDonald's internet.
Is Ed still talking?
Yeah, he is.
Hold on, I'll take him off.
I was trying to undo the mute. It won't let me.
Yeah, me neither.
You're on mute.
Ed, you're muted.
You're muted.
He can't hear us either?
You can hear us? Thumbs up.
There you go. Go ahead, Ed.
It wasn't me.
Oh.
My thing's bugging out.
Oh.
So I was saying that I do like Thorn, but I think Mephitor is gonna have a few tricks up his sleeves, and at the end of the day, he's gonna spray him with that gas, and that's his key to victory. So
you have for the win, Ed?
Mephitor.
And this week's winner, including the chat, is Mephitor.
Oh.
Hoorah.
Awesome. All right, Al. Hey, you tried hard.
Hey, man.
Good case, and you even had some background from Brad. Brad said this one is the Yoda master of Mythic Legions.
Hey, if I see Mephitor on the pegs, and if I see Thistlethorn on the pegs for $40, I'm going with Thistlethorn because that's like one
me
of the grails.
too.
That's one of
that's
the
a
grails.
different victory. That's a different victory. That's our own victory.
Yeah, I'm keeping. I'll take both, but I'll take Thistlethorn.
Hey, for the right price, you know.
Yeah,
right.
No. Yeah, hope they reissue him. Maybe an All-Stars.
Guys, we have an update on how do you pronounce the dragon's name? Beatir?
Beatir?
Dragon update. They changed it. I think there's a smart move. They moved it to March 2025 to start the crowdfunding. What do you guys think about that?
Good. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Because
Post
they
the
can charge it
holidays.
whenever they want to charge it, but we're not going to get it till we're going to get it anyway. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like,
Right.
right? I
Much
figured
like a
also-
HasLab.
They also say minimum order quantities must be met before production starts.
Yeah.
So that, if anything during the holidays was a deterrent, you have a couple of more months to either pay your bills or, save some money. And I'm sure there's going to be a payment plan on this bad boy too.
Oh yeah.
yeah, they said you can use the shop pay.
It's
Mhm.
gonna it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit this the stretch goals. I think it's a smart idea because of the rise of the beasts.
Hey
So-
guys, I gotta sign off.
All right, brother.
It was
Alright.
nice meeting you,
Oh, definitely.
Dre.
Al. Yeah, I'll be
Was-
hitting you up, brother. We'll be talking.
Yeah, we'll be talking. It's a pleasure meeting you, and see you guys. And good night. I'm signing off.
And Merry
Happy
Christmas,
holidays.
brother.
Merry
Happy holidays.
Christmas.
Feliz Navidad, man.
Yeah, Feliz Navidad, and have a safe Christmas.
You got
Peace
it, bro.
out. Peace out, brothers.
Peace.
Peace.
Do you think this would be one of the all-time high crowdfunding projects in regards to
Mythics.
money brought in?
Oh,
Yeah.
Because I know Kickstarter, I think McFarlane has a couple of outstanding records.
Oh no, wait.
Financially?
If you're gonna start looking at crowdfunding across the board, Hasbro.
No, just toys.
For toys. No, I'm saying for toys. If you look at
Who
toys,
else?
Hasbro beats a lot of would beat this. This could compete because Ghostbusters with the 2 in a box, the Ecto
Mhm.
one, which people were dragging their feet on Ecto one, and I get why, because it was at the worst time you could do it. But the Ghost, and the classifieds, the blew through their goals. The Hiss tank, the
Mhm.
Dragonfly. I think this is on par with the level of a classified crowdfunded from Hasbro, like for their HasLabs. I think the price point's going to be what kills people, because it's for what they showed and what I watched from Legion's Con. For me, I would have no place to put this, and for size wise, I think it would be great, but where? And I think unless you collect a lot of these larger scale projects and have a larger space to display it in, you do it an injustice. It's such a beautiful piece. But what are they looking? They're saying they don't want to tell us price yet. I'm wondering, like, something this size, 500 base starting out. Are they going to do 2 versions like they started doing with HasLab, where like you have just a base one that comes very basic at 5, and then you have one that's like 700. I could see something like that going for 700 and having lots of other add-ons and and stuff. But I think it can blow things out of the water if it's at the right price point. And like you said, it's at the perfect time right after the holidays, and they're doing it right after a release, so it's the perfect time.
It's a companion piece.
Yeah, and for me, I want to see what the price looks like, but I might pass just for space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
want it.
The stretch goals. I'm interested to see what they.
I want that base that they put it on.
Oh yeah,
I want that as a stretch goal.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
That rock base that they made. That's really cool.
And he's one. They said there are going to be more.
Yeah.
So how many people are
least
going to buy
5.
2 of these, right? And then say, wait. And if this, like you said, if it takes a long time, and that kind of does scare me that they're going to wait to see how many orders they fulfill. Unlike a HasLab where we have to wait and you have to get that stretch goal, are we going to know what their goal is? Like, what's their target? Are they looking at 10,000 units they have to sell before they say we're definitely a go? Are they going to put it at 8,000? I want to know kind of I need those projections, because like Mattel, those things screw up and Mattel has lost more money, and people are like, unless it's Motu. If it's Mattel and Motu, you're winning. But when they did like Mattel with the wrestling stuff, it doesn't do as well. HasLab, they know Marvel Legends are kind of hit or miss, but Ghostbusters, home run. Transformers, home run. G.I. Joe, home run. I think this can be a home run if you hit the right price point and let us know what goals you need us to hit. And like Matt just said, I want to know what are the options, like the extra additives. Like if we hit stretch goal 3, what's 1 and 2 going to give me? What's 3? What's 4? You know?
Yeah.
I agree with you in like with the majority where you said it, but I think that this is the piece that every Mythic Legion's fan out there has been clamoring for. And I definitely understand price and also space would be a deterrent, but I think the fan base itself will determine if it speaks for everybody, because this is what they've been asking for, right? We've been talking about this for the longest, saying Dragon confirmed, and we want it, and they actually brought it to the table in 2024, and it's going to be out for us to make that stand. Vote with your wallet, and I'm going to vote with my wallet because I've been asking for it. So the only difficult part would be the payment plan. How much I'm going to spend a month for the payment plan, and then I have to make, changes around my lifestyle because I already said that I'm going to get it. So I'm going to get
more installments.
Yeah.
So that's a lot, because like Hot Toys at least lets you, like when you're on Sideshow, you get like, if it's like a year before that Hot Toy comes out, they'll match your payments to that year. So they'll be like, oh, it's like a $300 thing. Oh, you pay $26 a month, to get to that point. So it's I think that's where I'm hoping Store Horseman. I mean, 4 payments is like really tight, because that means you're asking for large sums of money every month, especially if it's at a high price.
This is one. We'll be able to use our pay in 4 payments, which is the new thing that they're going to have with Shop Pay. But also you could do other program. I think Affirm is one, right, Ed?
Yeah, Affirm.
Was it Klarna?
Klarna. You might help you with that as well, so you could spread out. You might be able to get low interest on those if you really look into it, or maybe no interest depending on.
Now this is only gonna be with them. It's not gonna be like at a retailer. So
yeah, they also said they're not doing it through like a crowdfunding service. I think it's kind of cool too. I think that's a good
it's them
on their part, where they're like, hey, it's us. I mean, they realize their success, so I think that's smart to go through your personal website, and it also could stop bots, which I'm hoping the bots don't come in there and like say, oh, I'm going to buy up 10, where if they limit their quantities, and they make sure that we can get an opportunity to purchase one if we are able to. That's what I want to see. I might live vicariously through you, gentlemen, and just get to see it in your collection. So because like I said, that thing's like the size of my toddler. Right when I saw it, I was like, man, that thing's pretty big. But
another thing you got to give Four Horsemen Studios credit for is they usually price everything that's very well within the means compared to everything else that's out there in regards to
most definitely
action figure collecting.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, I will agree with you on that.
You have builders for $26, and you have deluxe figures for like $90, loaded. Where other retailers and this is their own product as well, so that's another way they keep costs down. They don't have a license to pay. And they're doing it through their own website, so they don't pay a third party to hold the Kickstarter either. So there's a lot of money saving ways that they've pulled off, and they'll pass on that savings to us, which I give them the benefit of the doubt because that's the way they've been for their fan base for the longest.
It's also getting that testing the waters, like you're saying. We are supposed to see more dragons come.
Oh, that's definitely a thing, right?
It's not just dragons. What about larger scale pieces? Like you said, what if they decide to sell a diorama? Like, I mean, what if they actually got together and said, hey, we're going to build Silvercord's like castle as a diorama? People would clamor for a diorama piece like that, and people would spend money on that. So, like, what would you do? Like, imagine having that dragon attacking the diorama. Like, imagine the battles you could set up with that. I mean, it's so many things you can do. And I mean, as a D&D fan, imagine having 5 dragons attack an elf castle. That would be fire. Like, like I want to see it.
I know, 1/12 scale. Imagine that. But that's the thing, is also space. They're talking about 5 more dragons. That's a lot of space. But they do come in a box, and you can always save that box.
Right on.
And the resale, just from another perspective, the resale value on it, you'd be able to make more than your money back on it because again, it's an individual license. It's not like you're buying a Marvel Legend or that's by Marvel, or Hasbro. You're buying something that's Four Horsemen that retains its value, much like Mondo. You buy a Mondo piece, it's numbered. Four Horsemen, if they choose not to release that figure again or that item again, you're the third party. Like you guys, I heard you guys naming some of those older He-Man, like the Motu, like the Motu tribute figures. Those things go on the aftermarket. I've seen them. They sell for buckets of money.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see that and hope that we see, and I think we're gonna see a turn in the collector market next year. Because I know importing is going to be we're going to be seeing higher import taxes, and that's going to change a lot of people's collecting habits. So something local that if it's built here and made here, or if it's built overseas, that can also change its price. So let's hope that it doesn't. It's built here.
Yeah.
Right on.
Hey, Dre, you've heard of Figura of Scooter, right?
Yes, I do. I have two.
Which ones do you have?
I bought my wife the Red Death because she is an English language arts teacher. So Edgar Allan Poe. So that was a no-brainer for me. And I bought Frankenstein's monster because
another good shit.
Because I wanted that Frankenstein that was from the DC comics, that was part of that, like the Creature Commandos like style comics they did in like the early 2000s. I hated the figure for not being really good to articulate, so I bought the Frankenstein's monster as my representation to do like a version of him.
That's cool.
Plus, I loved all the accessories. I mean, you couldn't go wrong for $70 what you were getting with all the accessories.
Speaking of which, Matt, I actually got into that Creature Commandos on Max, and it's pretty darn good.
Right? You liking it?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. It's fun.
I did want the Ghost of Christmas. I did want her, and I'm sad because I was on the fence with buying it, and then I missed my window. And it's like I've told this story to other people. I said it hurts my heart because I looked at the figure and it brought back a memory of this angel topper my mom had for our Christmas tree. And my mom passed away 14 years ago. So it's like, I was like, oh man, it was the first time in a long time a toy hit me in the fields. And I was like, damn it, I missed this. Like,
well, you might be able to pick her up in Legion's Con 2025.
That's true. If not, I have brothers. I have brothers that can attend for me, and if they can, PayPal. PayPal is an easy way to send money.
Yeah.
Or even for any of the shows, like you were talking about Joe Lanta. I don't know if they go there or not, but they might.
I think they are. I think because they went last year.
Yeah,
they were there last year. And I know IshCon. They will be at IshCon, which is also not that far from me. It's about 2.5 hours east of me. So I might be going to that. I'm gonna have to ask Ish because I'm actually friends with Ish as well. I'm gonna ask him if they're gonna be attending because if they are, that's number one on my list. I want to get.
Yeah,
right on. So
some pics they
posted. I actually received this in hand. How about you, Ed?
I did. She's looking good.
I got it right here unopened. Yep.
Ed, did you open it?
I did.
Want to give a quick review on her?
Well, she's still in the box.
Or just a testament on her?
Yeah. I did take her out the box. She looks really good. I thought her outfit was pure white, but it's not all white. It's got a tint to it, like a champagne tint to it. Okay. She looks really good, and when you see that extra surprise, you're gonna be like, holy crap, this thing is crazy. So
I've seen that. My friend, Brick something.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he and I were we were privately talking, and he showed me what that is. The thoughts and so many statements we made. I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like that they've done that with the last with Marley and continuing that with the Ghost of Christmas Past.
I think that was Santa too. They had some,
Yes, in the
oh,
okay. Yeah, look at all that.
It's beautiful. It's like I said, it's a beautiful piece. I've seen people show it. It looks amazing.
She's amazing, but for some reason I feel still like underwhelmed by it. But it's okay. I'll take it. I will take it.
Very cool.
Great shots they posted up.
Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get into that sooner than later. Into that figure.
You shall.
All right, let's move on to our next segment, which we call What's Cooking. We talk about if we're working on anything in regards to custom making, dios, figure swapping, and also where we talk about our pickups and pre-orders for the week.
Sweet.
I mean,
That was-
I just look down at my feet. It's just like
we'll hold off on you until you get yourself.
Yeah. No, it's here. It's all here. It's just like wow. It's so much.
How about you, Matt? Did you hit up RossCon again?
So I did not have a lot of luck at Ross, but I got some stuff. And while I was going to show off, I did some popping and swapping this week. So I did some cosmic popping and swapping, the Fisher Rice and the blue guy. And then I did get these from Can of Beams. I got some of these little blast shield thingies. So I'll just show off a couple. I prepped up this one, and then I got one of these styles.
Oh,
that's bad.
That's fire. I like that.
So I kind of had this one in mind when I was, going through the site, and then I picked up. I got the sword. So I went with the yellow. Yeah. I got those, and then one more. I got a blue one of this style, and a black one of the blade. So just kind of my first time. I've seen them. I've been wanting to order them, so I finally I was doing the popping and swapping, and it kind of just, what? I'm like, some cool accessories would be something different would be cool. And this is like another guy I threw together.
Oh wow!
Hey,
that's just popping and swapping, right?
Yeah, just popping and swapping.
That's from the head pack, right?
Yeah, I think this is from the head pack. Yeah, I just was random head I just threw on there.
That looks very cool. I like it.
I kind of like the color scheme.
Yes, great color scheme.
It fits very well too. Like it looks like something I would see as like in a random spaceport in my head. Like I picture like some creature taking its helmet off and looks like a Black Panther, like something.
Yeah, that's awesome, right?
Yeah, it's very cool.
And I got the con exclusive, and I did them up with this guy with this kind of outfit, because then I kind of think he goes with the other guy, because they're kind of dressed similar. So they're going to be a crew. I'm going to do another one here with what I got my Cabal Cares.
Brad says, "Hell yes, Matt."
Yeah, thanks, Brad. Yeah, I got my Cabal Cares prize from Wolf King.
Nice.
Ooh. Nice.
So I'd wanted a skate deck, but he said, if I wasn't into the skate deck, he offered me this, and I was like, "Hell's yes."
That's cool. That's
Very
a good trade.
Make another one of those guys to join that crew, and sent me a couple extra heads, and the sword was in there. So that was cool.
Good people
for doing. Yeah, shout out to the Wolf King for donating the prize. And then I did do I did Walmart Con this week.
Oh, okay.
So I got this guy was
we all picked up that one. I picked up that one too. Hey,
so
can't pass up a 97 figure for what? $6.72, right?
Right.
Yeah, I got some Star Wars. I got a Balin.
Balin.
Yeah, he was like $10, I think. And then I told you guys, I was telling you guys earlier, I got naked because I ordered one of these Night Owl Mandalorians, and it came in a big box with that and another thing, but they sent me two.
Oh wow!
And I double checked my order before the show, and I'd only ordered one. So,
hey,
okay.
Well, I got naked. Unless they send me a shipping label, I'm gonna picked up a little vintage collection guy. He was cheap too. I don't think I had that one, so I was like, yeah. And then I hadn't gotten one of these, and I just got another one because it got even cheaper.
Oh, man.
One of these 2-packs.
Sweet.
Cool.
Just to have another one of these troopers. And I don't know, maybe I'll
you said it went cheaper. How much did it was when you originally bought it?
I think I bought it at 15, and then this one might have been like 13.
Okay.
Well, but I might customize it to make another generic trooper.
Nice.
Yeah, then I got my 4 horsemen order in. So I got a couple more of these bodies.
Oh, okay.
Because, they got the shipping, now. So I was like, screw it. Picked up a couple more a Dark Templar, a couple more relics. I got 2 relic Templars. They threw in another one of the from the Cosmic Comic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I got Christmas
cards. Those are always a hit. Yeah, those cards are nice.
A couple Christmas cards. And then the lovely lady.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, and then I don't have it handy, but I got my little birthday care package from our buddy Cobra Dad.
Nice.
Show. He sent me those Star Wars coins.
Oh,
He was showing me. So these are cool.
nice.
And they're like heavy duty.
Yeah.
Cool
When
coins.
he showed them on the show, it was like you could tell they had some weight heft to them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
So these they threw in some other stuff. So I have a lot of these Power of the Force, but I actually don't have that one, so that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
And
Thanks, Cobra Dad.
Yeah. I got this Transformer. This is a cool guy.
Oh, Prowl.
Cool.
Yeah. I think I can even figure out how to just change him into a car.
Yeah, the puzzles, man.
Send me a little Pokemon guy. So just a cool little fun package. He threw some stuff in there.
Oh,
Super
I
cool,
can.
Cobra Dad.
Nice.
Yeah. So thanks so much, man. See, Dad. I definitely dig the coins and the other stuff. Those super cool. And he put Latin Legions on the box, like Matt, had my name and then Latin Legions. I was like, I'm like a real YouTuber, like getting sent stuff.
Wow,
cool.
awesome, man. That's good.
But no, super cool of Cobra Dad. Thanks, man.
Nice.
Shout out. Check out the weekly Habit Unlimited on Wednesdays with Cobra Dad. I did not get the Viterix repacks from Savage Crucible. I thought about it, but then I didn't get it.
I need the Como.
Mine, Alberto, mine are still
dope.
in the post office. Not in post office, my mailbox, but I have to drive to my mailbox. So I'll be picking up those tomorrow. Make sure I'm off next week. All right.
Yeah, that's it for
Psycho
me.
Ed, what you got working? What's cooking?
All right. So I haven't been working on nothing this week. I've been busy at work trying to take care of some stuff.
Just kidding.
But right, I did get my blueberry in.
Ooh,
Oh,
where you get your blueberry from?
Cheater.
Yes, I cheated on Amazon.
Okay, Amazon. Amazon.
I'm gonna keep on looking. $18.
Oh yeah, so
Not bad.
a couple of more bucks. Yeah, avoid the wasted gas.
Yep. Let me see. All right, and I got
that Viterix does look cool.
the beautiful lady, the Christmas lady.
Nice.
Christmas past. I did get her. She is nice. Nice.
Make sure you don't show us the secret thing. Okay.
No, it's not. It's
still
not
an embargo. You don't want to hurt anyone. Get
right.
Get this
I don't want
canceled.
to hurt no one's feelings. And then I got a big order from AliExpress. So big order. So I got my Aliens Ripley.
Oh, okay, cool. You've been wanting a Ripley for the longest. That's nice.
These are real. Like these aren't knockoffs, right? These are the AliExpress.
I still haven't taken her out the box. She looks kind of like a little like. I'm not sure.
It looks like
these are older NECAs, though.
Yeah,
older NECAs,
But the box is legit.
Yeah.
They say you can get a home run every now and then out of AliExpress. So
yeah. I did get the John Wick Chapter 2.
very good.
Not bad at all.
Go around.
So supposed to be a Mafex. So I'm gonna call it a Wakef, but he's decent.
I hope your birthday's in early February.
These are Christmas. This is all Christmas stuff.
Oh, we're both birthday babies.
Buy stuff after his birthday in February.
Oh,
I hope his birthday's early in February, so he doesn't have to wait too long.
Right,
Adrian. My birthday's in February too. We gotta find out which days are we.
Oh,
so I got bam.
Ooh, cool.
I have that. Love that figure.
Yeah,
that's a CT.
Yep, CT.
Okay.
So I gotta open him up. I'm excited to mess with him. I need to get my Commando figure.
Oh,
That's
Me and
cool.
him. So I got it from AliExpress. He doesn't have any kind of waist.
That came in a box or just like that?
No, it came in a box in the
Oh.
neck box. So got him.
Early February.
Okay,
You're an Aquarius. You're an Aquarius.
Bam! I got my Hellboy.
Ooh,
Oh wow, that looks dope.
Wow.
Mesco Hellboy. So in the
I still
clamp
have my NECA ones when they first came out.
you
The
still have some
clamp
Mezco?
shells.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Supposed to be Mesco. So and
That's a pleather coat.
yeah,
Looks cool.
yeah,
Did a good job.
yeah. So he's got pretty good movement. So not bad, not bad. The only thing is because of the arm, he doesn't have a elbow joint, but he comes with another hand, and he's got his cannon, his side cannon there.
Oh, nice.
So it's pretty good, and his
Okay.
tail moves. So not bad at all. Then I got another CT Toys
Mhm.
Wolverine.
Oh, you got that guy in. I need
Pretty
to,
much
I need to
figure of
order
the
that.
year. Everybody's called them.
Everybody's been talking about that.
Yep, he's pretty dope indeed. He is dope indeed. So
I need to order that for our next knockoffs and knockouts episode.
hell yeah. And then I got me an old school guy that I did play his game once or twice or three times. Yeah.
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Jim.
That was a hard game. That was a hard
It
game.
was.
I didn't get into it.
I like that character. So
It's really good.
yeah. PDA. You know them with all that crap that happened with what's the name? Megalopolis. So it's got a bunch of accessories that just fell. So
It's okay. They wanted freedom from their plastic prison.
right? So that wasn't bad either.
That's cool. A lot of stuff came with that one.
That was
Yeah.
Good
And I
haul.
got, man, I've been wanting this dude for a long time.
Omega Supreme.
Omega Supreme
Oh, wow.
by Pango Toys.
Ah,
Got
the
it
kid.
on
Yeah.
AliExpress. It was on sale. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna jump on it, and I'm happy I did. He's good.
Didn't they just they re-released him recently as
Yep.
a legacy series?
Oh, okay.
I know he came out in March of this year. I canceled my pre-order because I love Transformers, but I sold off my entire collection a long time ago.
Mhm.
Omega Supreme was one of my favorites, and Fortress Maximus.
Nice. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so hey, I think I paid $30 for it.
Nice.
It was on sale. I'm like, yeah.
That was
I'm
cool.
gonna Yeah.
It looks throwback. It looks so throwback.
Yeah. He transforms into the space station. So
I saw some Super Sevens at Ross. Some Transformer Super Sevens.
oh yeah, right?
But they're not transforming though, right? The Transformers
yeah.
that
Hey.
Super Sevens don't transform.
Yeah. So
Oh,
this,
okay.
this was on sale at Target. I couldn't
That was
pass
an expensive figure. Yeah, how much you got
Yeah.
that for?
25.
Oh wow, that's a
Yeah,
fraction.
so
I think it was
I ain't gonna pass up on
70
that.
or something. Nice.
That was a good deal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I won this from Legion Ladies, and I received it 2 days ago. Went ahead.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's
Was
cool.
was that a Mythic Bits or a
It is a highly articulated.
highly articulated?
Yeah.
Now they were giving away all kinds of stuff on the show.
I'm not sure what if it's a wolf or
It looks like a
some kind of cat.
feline. Yeah, I think it looks like a feline head.
That looks cool.
Definitely looks dope. I like that grin or the toothy. It looks like it's angry.
Yeah. So I'll do him up this week. And the last thing I got, last but not least, it came in. Because I'm messing with this realm now. I got it in my camera. I got a camera.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, from one of my friends.
Congratulations.
Damn.
He's a professional photographer. He had this one. It's older, but it's a goodie.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Very cool.
Got this with 2 lenses.
Cool, brother.
Start messing with this. So
Have fun.
yeah. So it's early Christmas for me.
All through the year.
Yep.
Every day's Christmas.
I believe that's it.
All right, awesome.
Work hard, play hard, man. That's what you gotta do.
Amen.
I do work hard, so I wanna.
Facts. That's what I 100% would agree with you, brother.
Yeah.
100. As for me, I've got the Ghost of Christmas Past. We showed it. So we'll move on to Dre.
Oh boy. Okay. So I'll start with the smaller stuff because that's easy for me to grab. All right. So I already showed you guys the Iron Man. Let me go with these. So I'm a big anime nerd. I don't hide that. I love my anime. So I got these from Toyco.
Oh,
they came in.
Cool.
Oh, I love Goku, but he's not my favorite character. Vegeta is one of my favorites. And if you love this show, the recent fight that Goku actually had was considered by several anime and outside of Japan, it's considered one of the best anime fight scenes in that show and in pretty much all of anime.
What show is this?
It's Dragon Ball Daima. You can watch it on Netflix. They air an episode like a week after it gets a release in Japan on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
So
check that out.
Basically, it's like kind of like a retelling of GT. Because if for any Dragon Ball Z fans, GT is the worst of the Dragon Ball series, and GT was kind of like they kind of make fun of it in this show. But the chibi versions of these characters have good articulation, lots of head sculpts, cute little accessories. So, and the price point was like $35, so you can't go wrong for those.
Cobra Dad heard you talking about GT, and he jumped in the chat.
Hey, look! Your ears were burning, right? Your ears were burning. That's how you know. The good sign. Good sign. Let's see.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Jamie.
Okay, those are old.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ike Way.
So this is not a toy, but this is I think Amazon exclusive Transformers 1 steel case.
Okay.
You guys did call me out. Tony called me out. Like I'm a movie buff, so I am. I absolutely love this movie. It was the first movie.
Oh yes, that's great.
It was the first movie Peanut and I ever went to, just me and her. So my toddler has never been to the movies with me by ourselves, and we went. We usually go as a family, but my wife and my daughter were at school, and I was on sick leave, so I took Peanut to the movies, and we saw this. And she absolutely loves robots, so she loved this movie. I had to buy it, and it's just a dope steel box.
Steel box from Best Buy does the exclusive, or
this is the exclusive steel box. So like
from Best Buy, or
no, this is I think Amazon. Because Amazon shipped it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, Amazon shipped this to me.
Oh, okay.
So it was not a Best Buy. I don't shop at Best Buy. So
I know Best Buy had a lot of
they used
exclusive steel books.
Okay. They used to do that. Now they don't really dabble. You have to get them online, and it's a hassle. So this is another SH Figure Arts. This is Tsunraku from the anime Shangri-La Frontier.
Ooh, that's a bird right there.
And my man is dope looking.
That is cool.
The pose right here is my absolute favorite of him, like in the kneeling warrior pose. He comes with 2 weapons. He is a very cool character in the show, and I love the fact that he comes with 5 head sculpts.
Oh, wow.
And you just literally take the beak off of the main one, and you can attach it to any of the other head sculpts. So for Mythic Legions fans, this is a great figure. He does scale with Mythic Legions.
Oh, nice.
So, and most SH Figure Arts, the newer ones, for any collector that does these figures, the newer lines. So the last year, the 6-inch scale do scale well with the Mythics.
That's cool. Dre, Cobra Dad says Transformers 1 is movie of the year. Would you agree?
Animated movie of the year? It was good. I don't think it was great. It was good. I mean, it's a very solid film. I love the voice acting. You did have an all-star cast. I love the fact that it plays into a lot of Transformers lore. So for that, it does get points. But I mean, it's not like, I don't consider it like Spider-Man. I mean, it's not like a Studio Ghibli film in that level of quality animation and quality depth of character development and stuff like that. But it was still a very good movie. So I that's why I bought it. I don't waste my money buying Blu-rays of just everything.
And that bird figure reminds him of the role-playing game Breath of the
Breath of the
Wild.
Wild. Yep, Breath of the Wild was great.
That was a fun game. Yeah, I used to enjoy those too.
Let me see.
Cobra, I didn't know you were RPGer.
All right, this was the anniversary gift from my wife
Ooh,
and my early
nice.
Christmas gift.
Wow.
So
Batman animated.
So for anybody that's a Mondo collector in 1/6 scale, this is an amazing figure. So you get
Sweet.
4
Oh,
head
wow.
sculpts. You get 5 head sculpts. You get the regular Batman, but you get the cyborg Batman, Bruce Wayne. You get a battle damage Batman, and then you get like the kind of angry Batman face. You get a lot of cool accessories and just the box art alone. Like my wife doesn't collect any of this stuff. She bought this for me, and the story was that she, when we first started seeing each other, she was like, "Your favorite superhero is Batman?" I was like, "Yeah." So she bought me a Funko Pop Batman rides with the Batmobile. So for our anniversary, 6 years later, she's like, she got me this.
Upgrade.
Yeah,
Big upgrade.
very nice upgrade. I'm not going to complain.
Yes.
Let me see. I showed you guys the Spider-Man. This is from my best friend Dave. I bought this from him. This is the movie concepts Iron Strange. I will actually. So the side of the box has 4 trays. So it comes with its own diorama, which is this piece right here. There's the magic effect, so you get the portal effect, which I'll show you guys. You get the portal effect and the actual Iron Man effects.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
that's cool.
And
Who makes
then
that?
this is Sideshow. This is a Sideshow limited exclusive. And then you get more effects in the back of the box. And then on the front of it, it says Iron Strange. And then
That's cool.
when you pop it out,
Holy cow! Wow.
yeah, I'll actually take them out. These are the magic effects. So like when you guys were talking about like the Mythic Legions, I said this is why I was buying the Mythic Legions ones, because the color schemes match up.
Yeah.
So I can actually use the Marvel Legend, do some slight alterations, and I'll take out the figure. Come on, Strange, come out.
You gotta chant. You gotta make the secret chant.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool.
So this is a concept art. This was a what if, the Eye of Agamotto in the chest, Benedict Cumberbatch face. The head sculpt it's awesome. It lights up. It has several. This one has, I think, 10 battery points you can put in it, and it lights up certain effects. The magic effects. I mean, this is like, I really wanted this, and it was funny because I told my best friend, I said, when I get my bonus,
It's like a grail piece.
it is a grail piece. This would be like one of the grail pieces I wanted. So It was definitely a good pickup. And then there is one more 1/6 scale. Get back in the box. And then because I got to stay within the family of animated Mondo.
Cobra Dad says, "Yo, that's effing fire." Talking about the
Doctor Strange. Yeah, this
is Al. Al's been waiting on this.
Yeah,
I know Al wants this.
Yeah, this. So she's limited run. I did not know this. So Gambit was only 1,500 that they ran, and you had to get this. So there's 2 exclusives. You get the timed exclusive, which was like I think they did like 750, and then they did this, which is 1,000 pieces. My comic shop, I lucked out. I was going there, like I said, donating toys. Like I told Tony, I'm donating toys, and the owner of the shop's known me for 14 years. I talked to him, and I was like, man, Entertainment canceled my order on me. They didn't charge my card. They gave me some BS line. Oh, you didn't have any money? I was like, I did have money in the account. And he's like, oh, you mean this? And he pulls it out.
Oh.
He just got it in. And I was like, I just took out my credit card. I was like, I'm buying it. So I got it. I paid $25 more than I wanted to, but it came home with me. So she is amazing. It doesn't come with the Sentinel head like I wanted it to. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. And then this came in today.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Now, for Mythic fans, you could have a lot of fun with this, and I just love this because it's a dope ass figure. I like Scar. I love the coloring on it, and it was a good deal on Amazon.
Cool,
nice.
Yeah, and then I do have gifts, but I can't open them yet because they're gifts for Christmas, so I'm not allowed to.
No.
But
you don't want a Silent Night to come after you, right?
Oh yeah, I don't want my friends to come after me. My friends that are like, you son of a bitch. Like, I don't want that. I did actually order, because Big Bad Toys had a sale. I got the Majik Marvel Legends. I got the what's her face? The Hush Mafex Poison Ivy.
Okay.
Because she was actually at like a really good price, like $70 from 112. So I was like, I'll snatch up 2 figures. And I kind of like, that's where I kind of left it. Like, I know that there's more stuff. I have some friends that sent me stuff for like, they were like, oh, here's Christmas. And I know the holidays. I was like, okay, I'm not buying anything else. I'm done. I'm good. So yeah, that's, I think, everything.
That's awesome stuff, man.
Yeah, I don't like I said, it's 1/6
Top
scale
shelf
kind of.
figures.
Yeah, to me, I'd rather, if I'm gonna buy a piece, I'd rather have better quality pieces in my collection than 50,000 smaller pieces that don't mean anything. You know, like, so I'd rather spend the money for quality, and if it means I don't buy as much, that's okay. You know, buy the pieces you like. I always say,
Unlike last week's guest.
How bad was last week's guest?
Our boy Jeremy likes buying a lot of little.
Well, I mean, because
One-offs,
let's be real. We all know that, like, we get suckered in, and I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
Like,
yeah, nostalgia plays a big part. We talked about it last
they
week.
suckered me
Nostalgia
in
plays a big
for
part.
this. $20.
Plunderlings.
Yeah, Plunderlings. They suckered me for $20 a pop. You know,
I think Ed too, right?
Yeah,
Ed
pretty
and Matt.
cool.
I think
Yeah.
you got.
I got a few of those.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
20
they're
bucks.
fun.
They're great. Magnetic heads.
fun.
You know,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, you guys got me. I wasn't gonna pay 40. $20, and I can get 2 for 40. All right, you guys got me. And much like I just told you guys over there, it's like I work hard, and I got a nice sizable bonus, and now I did obviously do a gift for my family. We're taking them to Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Cool.
you know, I was like, hey, I'm not gonna just. They all got nice Christmas gifts. My wife got a very nice anniversary gift, but the gift for my family, you know, take you to Great Wolf, and we'll have a good weekend.
Sweet.
Awesome.
You know, before school gets started again, and I have to get back to work. So.
Yeah.
There you go. Enjoy it all, man. Enjoy it all.
Facts. Listen, it ain't gonna be. I pay my bills. It ain't gonna. If I keep it and hoard it up, it ain't gonna be worth nothing. Might as
Right
well
on.
use it to enjoy those memories you make with your family, or enjoy
That's
for
right.
yourself.
Yep.
Twofold.
Facts.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Let's take a look at some more toys with Toy Talk. We got some upcoming figures. Some that might be ready to purchase. I'm not sure. 100%.
Well, we'll stick with the 1/6 scale here.
Ooh, please.
All right. Check this out.
Oh man.
Dre?
I've been. Let's just say this has been.
This almost made me jump back in. This almost made me jump back into Mando.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is
It's in
awesome.
my. It's in my cart. It's in my cart. I just haven't pulled the trigger. I haven't pulled the trigger because I don't want to go down the Motu run. Because I want He-Man, I want Teela, I want She-Ra, I want Skeletor, and I know how much going down that path will cost me.
Oh yeah.
And I value my wife not wanting to murder me. So that's why I'm kind of like, damn, you're a cool ass figure. I really want you.
Yes, it's awesome. It made me almost jump back in. I cut off ties with 1/6 scale after picking up Skeletor. No, what was it?
Which one did you get? Which one did you cut ties with?
I picked up Battle Cat and Panther to have them with He-Man and Skeletor. So I was like, I'm done, man. I got my main figures, and then they come out with stuff like. I have She-Ra. Yeah,
she looks dope. She looks dope.
Yeah, she was dope.
He looks great, like up close, like just from
he looks sick.
Yeah, but look at all this stuff, man. That's what almost made me pull the trigger. I'm like, oh, but then the price, I was like, I just don't have. Like you said before,
it's a timed exclusive, which sucks because if you don't buy this one,
you don't get the extras.
The next version is going to be without those extra head sculpts and the weapon. So it's like, but it'll be $40 cheaper.
Right, but you go in for the, if you're gonna get it, you get in the time exclusive.
I would have preferred this over my Michael Keaton hot toy.
What?
Oh yeah.
Wait. You have a Michael Keaton Batman that you don't want?
No, I still want him.
Oh, you still want him? Okay, because I was gonna say, if you don't want him, Ed.
Look at those wings, man. The translucency of the wings, everything was great.
Like, we have to talk.
This bust off is sharp. I gotta admit.
Yeah, he looks. They did a really good job.
I'm glad I'm not that much into He-Man because this looks pretty dope.
This is dope, bro. I love that.
You're getting your own little. You're getting your own little version, though.
Yep.
The,
The
but they went out with
Williams-
sculpting on this.
Hell
Man.
yeah.
Yeah, they said, hey, you want to buzz off? Oh, we want to make it look like the Revelations figure? Bet. Challenge. Hold my beer.
hmm
Because he looks
This is
fantastic.
outstanding.
He looks
Oh, look at that
absolutely
alternate head too. Wow.
That thing
Yeah.
is sick, bro. Wow, man.
That's a cool head. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're enabling people right now. Maybe I shouldn't have put this up.
We have
Mondo.
11:59 Central Time,
When is it over?
December 30th,
Okay.
11:59 a.m.
I
Central.
will-
You got
I will
until you
say
got a
this.
week still to debate. You got a week still to
I will
debate.
say this, folks. If you are debating it and you're not, if you're into Mondo and you're into 1/6 scale, the timed exclusives, like I missed Poison Ivy. I pre-ordered the regular one, but I didn't know the time exclusive came with like a bunch of cool add-ons that would go with Batman.
Mm.
So if you do see these, pull your trigger if you have the funds, because Mondo will charge you the full price up front.
Yeah.
So it's not like where we can make like they don't use like I see they didn't use Klarna or Affirm. It was you got to pay it up front, and then they will like when they'll ship it out when it comes in.
Mm.
That's cool.
It's a dope fig.
Yeah, this is the only one I paid attention because I just saw T.E.A.M. So I'm sure they've already released her, right? They released
Yeah,
T.E.A.M.
T.E.A.M. I think T.E.A.M. and Skeletor Skeletor's a re-release. T.E.A.'s not a re-release. Or she might be. I don't know. I'm not into Motu, so I don't.
I think I never seen T.E.A.M. before. I think.
Yeah, so I know Man at Arms already has been out. I know my shop has Man at Arms, and I've seen a lot of them. And it's if you're really into Mythic Legions, I know a lot of my friends that are. This is like they're like if the only 1/6 scale figures I buy, it's these because they hold their value. Like a He-Man, the first version He-Man, like is thousands. I've seen it go for, and people will spend that. So it's up to you guys. I think if y'all are interested, we're not enabling, but definitely if you like that animated look at the Ghostbusters 1/12 scale that they're doing. Mondo's killing it right now. Sideshow is too.
They are.
Yep. They got the X-Men license and the Spider-Man license as well for
Yeah, Jubilee just went up for what was it? Jubilee went up for pre-order, and I know that they just Sabretooth is coming. Omega Red they did. I mean, Cyclops I heard horror stories of, but he does look really good.
Yeah, I'm not messing with him.
I don't have any.
And Alberto doesn't mess with He-Man as well. All right.
I don't have any Mondos yet.
For my picture's sake, it's like I'd have to get all new dials for that size.
What?
Like, I'm not doing it.
I just missed everything he said.
I said if I got like 1/6, I have to get all new dials and stuff. Like I'm not.
Oh yeah.
That's how I convinced myself not to get involved in like 1/6 scale.
And I also saw this. I also thought first thing I thought about was Ed when I saw this. What you think, Ed? Let's get your opinion on it.
Yeah, I'm into it. I'm going to pre-order it. 5K has it, right?
This is
I don't think they have this version.
You don't have that version in really?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna go check right now.
It might be limited edition design for everybody. Because 5K does have them, but I'm not sure if this. Because I just got this one off for
I got you. Yeah, because I've collected every single one that actually Toys dropped so far,
and multiple colors.
Yeah, well,
it looks good.
Yeah, it looks damn nice.
Yeah, they drop multiple colors as well.
Triceratops.
I wish they had a better picture of the naked body.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Maybe 5K. You could go to 5K and we could look at it from there. Yeah, Action Toys has done some really good dinosaurs.
Yeah, and they move
the
good.
Armor, and the armor, the armor as well.
Yeah, it comes loaded.
You could attest to that.
You guys there?
Yep.
Alrighty. My computer went wacky, so I wasn't sure if I lost you.
Okay.
Oh, now it's your turn.
What is this guy called?
It started with me. It started with me first.
Action Toys. Go to pre-order.
I'm on 5K. I'm just looking. You know me, I don't mess with this site. So
Featured pre-order. You'll see it.
Yeah, I think they have like featured pre-order, featured in store, like available now. Like those are like their 3 titles, and it should be under there.
Alrighty, well, I'm looking, but I'm not seeing.
I see one, but it's not that one.
Yeah, I'll be right
It's
back.
the
Okay.
Ceratosaurus tribe so far. Well, that's feature stock, so she was feature pre-order.
Yeah, look at all this cool stuff for you people.
Right,
Matt, you see under the emblem 5K toys, it says home, search for products, feature stock, feature pre-order. That's the one you want to click on.
Well, that's what I was on. Yeah, featured new pre-orders.
And then they take it off. Let's see.
That's a mithril action. No.
So Ed, I don't think this was on.
no, it's not
must
on.
have
How
been-
about that?
Okay.
Interesting.
But I'm sure it's gonna come up though, because they've done most of all the other ones before.
Yeah.
Ceratopside.
Huh. Well,
Oh, yeah, did you try to search it?
yep.
I don't think I have it because it would show up.
I tried to search it and it didn't come up either right now. So
Yeah, they have the
they
T-Rex
got
one.
two other ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna have to be a BBTS then.
Well, I would wait actually,
Yeah.
because usually BBTS throws in a little price hike up in there.
Yeah.
Even though if you do, it kind of evens out. Sometimes you pay a little more with 5K, or sometimes you pay a little less. Depends with shipping.
You pay for shipping with 5K though? Yeah, that's a,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I do like it. So we'll
Pretty
see.
cool. Yeah.
We shall see.
All right. Baz says Mondo is having He-Man 2000 6-inch. Can't wait. Oh man, Baz, did you watch the 2000 X cartoon? So good. All right, we're waiting for Dre. I guess we can move on to our shout outs while we wait for him to come back. Shout outs were toward the end of our show, guys. Thanks so much for being with us today. We want to wish you all a Merry Christmas.
yes.
And catch you. We'll be talking about more affairs coming within the next few weeks. But for now, we'll give our shout outs. Let's start with you, Ed. You have any shout outs?
You went mute again. You went mute again, Ed.
Conio, what the fuck is going on?
The little gremlins in the computer.
I want to give a shout out to Dre. Thank you for coming on, dude.
Gracias.
It's been a blast getting to know you and getting to talk to you.
Hey, hermano, gracias.
Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to Brad Jones for participating in the collab. I do appreciate you, brother.
Hey,
I want to give a big shout out to everyone that came into the chat, that was interacting with us, those who catch us on the replay. For those of you that I ever interact with, love you guys, love you ladies. You're all awesome. And to my fellow Latin Legionites up in this mother. Vast, love you too, brother. Peace, love, and hair grease. All right.
Matt, shout outs, brother.
Who did I shout out today? Well, thanks, Dre. It was cool hanging with you, getting to know you. I did give you a follow on Instagram, so keep an eye there, and I'm looking forward to maybe some new videos you'll be dropping on your YouTube.
Oh, most def.
And I think I subscribed. If not, I'll have to circle back. And that's the Collector's Safe Space, right?
I did change the name of it, so it's under what you guys titled the video, The Geek Dad. Everybody's been calling me that, so that's what the channel's name is, The Geek Dad, Dre the Geek Dad.
Alrighty, cool. So looking forward to that. Shout out the chat, everyone coming in and supporting. I always say, I love all the, the crossover support. Like Brad showing up here, Legion's Lair. We got Vaz Zone Live. We had the Purple Gang. We had Jordan up in here earlier. Curtis, who's probably shooting the shelf right now. Legion's Ladies, Tanya McCoy was in here. So again, I always appreciate all, they shout.
Wordy was in here. Yeah.
There's Danny and
Cobra Dad. Yeah.
Cobra
nice.
Dad. Weekly Happen Unlimited. So I always just appreciate the shout outs from them and love shouting them out as well because they got great stuff going on.
Right
So just like Cobra Dad, I was messaging him, because he sent me that package and he was just saying one love. So I just the one love, man. I just love it. So Merry
One
Christmas.
love. All right.
Yeah.
Dre, you have any shout outs, brother?
Always, man. First I have to shout out you guys. I think what you do, again, what you guys do, what you bring, what you create is, I mean, it makes me, it hits me in the feels because it reminds me of something that that we used to have in childhood, but I have it as an adult. And I love the kinship. I love the brotherhood. I love that, like, I love the community. It's not just you guys, it's also your chat in the community, hearing the positive things from Matt and seeing that the community does do good things. It's a shout out to you guys for creating it, and I'm going to support you to the moon. I'm going to put a strap of rocket ship to you guys and I'm going to be on your side. And like I said, I've told you, Tony, big shout out to you, having the
Thank
conversations you and I've had a long time. I will be talking to you outside of this as well as everywhere else. Matt,
100.
Ed, Al, I'm going to be definitely talking to you guys outside of this, and we will meet and we will talk and cultivate great friendships.
Sounds good.
And I want to thank again the chat and just, felicidades a todo. You guys are amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, keep doing what you're doing. These guys are killing it. Make sure you guys come in here and you do talk them up. Again, I don't BS. When they're making you guys come here, you know why. That you have great content. I got to experience it firsthand as being a member to come on here, and I feel flattered and honored. So please keep doing what you guys are doing.
Sweet. Thank you, sir. We appreciate
it. Dre, thank you so much for those beautiful words. I'll throw in a little extra bonus on the check that I'll be sending you.
Okay, thank you. We weren't supposed to say that, but I know that PayPal.
I know.
I'll tell you the PayPal note.
Thanks, bro. Those are beautiful. Cover that says, "Somos pocos pero locos."
Claro que sí. We all have to be, man.
That's right.
Everybody have a blessed holiday.
That's right. Everyone have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If you celebrate Hanukkah, is gonna begin this week. Enjoy it all, man. Family.
Kwanzaa, Festivus. If you got your Festivus pull up, air your grievances, have your shows of strength, whatever you got to do. If you celebrate Kwanzaa, I mean, hey, everybody got something. Even if you're, and one thing I will say this, if you guys are feeling lonely and it's the holidays, if this community has shown me anything, reach out and just say, hey man, could you talk to me? Even if it's just on Instagram, sometimes that'll cheer up somebody's day. And like I said, these holidays, I know there's a lot of seasonal things that hit people. If we love toys, it's not just sometimes about the toys. If you need to just chat it up, it helps. And reach out to even me. I know I'm new to a lot of y'all. If you guys want to reach out to me and in the replay, hit me up on Instagram. For these gentlemen, they would be able to get my phone number because I've talked to them and I'm getting to know them a little bit better. But if you did know me, you get my number, you call me. It's not hard, especially now. You have to look out for each other. We've lost too many good people this year in the toy community, due to health and everything else. Let's keep our mental health if we can, not just in the toys, but keeping each other safe and positive.
Right on, brother. That's right.
Preach, brother. Amen to that.
Yes, sir.
As for me, I want to shout out, of course, everybody in the chat, everybody on the replay. You always make this worthwhile. Like I said before, if it wasn't for the chat, it would just be 4 or 5 friends hanging out, shooting a Zoom call. So you make it all worthwhile. Thank you so much. I want to especially give a big shout out to Dre, the Geek Dad, for coming on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Had an awesome time with you. You're a blast to have on. The wealth of knowledge that you have is bar none. A lot, like what, 10,000-fold more than I do.
Man,
in regards to movies. And I've watched so many movies, so I just don't have that recollection of all those movies I watched.
I'll share it with you. You ever need to share it? We could always collab and do some more fun stuff. Please, by all means, my door is always open to you guys.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. Also want to shout out our families. Our families are one of the most sacred and most beautiful aspects of our lives. Be it from our wives, if we have children, or even our fur babies. It's just everything that's making it possible. Behind all of us, there's a family member that supports us and looks at this crazy hobby and says, "It's okay, go ahead, you do you." like Psycho Ed says, I work hard for my money and I might as well enjoy it while I'm here and living and able, right?
Right on.
And I want to say a Merry Christmas, a happy new year, a Feliz Navidad, a blessed holidays to everybody from 2024 to 3000 whatever.
Right
And
on.
with that being said, I'm Tony Toy.
I'm Psycho Ed.
I'm Collectible Fun Matt.
I guess I'm Dre the Geek Dad.
And
Yeah.
we're
We're
out.